basically profited off of Twitch trolling, and so it was a challenge, and I think he won that bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, look where we are today.
Yeah.
It's not only Link to the Past that you're doing, right, with crowd control.
Yeah, it started off as Link to the Past, and it got Super Mario World support, and then Super Mario Bros. 3 was the next game, and it kind of stayed like that for a few months. But in the beginning of 2019, we expanded out quickly. I think we support about 15 games right now, and it ranges from NES to Nintendo 64. We have PlayStation support. We even have Tesla, the car. You can actually control a Tesla vehicle. You can change the heat and the volume on the radio and all that stuff. Open the sunroof. Nothing to do with the steering wheel, so we're keeping it a little safe.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but we have support. We have support for Dark Souls on the PC, and we have a few things coming soon that's going to be kind of awesome. But yeah, we're always interested in adding new games and just like things in general. It doesn't have to be games, since we control cars.
Yeah, fair enough. Then you talked about we're having upcoming games. Like, can you tell a little bit like what games you have upcoming and how do you actually pick them?
Yeah, well, I can tell you one game we're not going to have, and that's Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, why not?
We gotta support. We gotta pick what we can support, and Donkey Kong didn't make the cut. No, it's actually more of a troll. That's a meme inside the company. But we actually have Ocarina of Time coming down the line soon. We might have something to do with your PC, so that might support a few more games than just Dark Souls. And then we have a few more NES games coming, and we have a few plans to go back to some of the original games that we supported, like Link to the Past and Super Mario World, and add a bunch of new effects and things now that we've kind of really learned.
Get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Add other things as well.
Yeah.
Because if I'm correct, like the bunny spray, that wasn't a thing, right?
Right. That was actually tested a week ago, and this is kind of like the first real use of it, especially for a marathon setting. We think that by adding a few small effects every now and then, it really does help. We noticed when we did Mario 64, we actually found a few more effects like each day for the first 2 weeks it was out. And that really helped people get excited and try it again, because it really does make it for a whole new experience.
Yeah, it keeps it a little bit refreshing.
Yeah, if you just add one more thing, it can work with all those other effects, and so it multiplies the amount of possibilities even more.
All right, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You've also mentioned crowd control is part of Warp World, and you have other projects like for Super Mario Maker, the queuing system. Are there any other things involved as well? Like, do you have any other projects beside that?
That's really kind of it right now. Because we're kind of like a company of streamers, we like to kind of figure out what.
Так, ребят, если тут кто-то уже появился на стримчике, всем здравствуйте. Ждем мы ран Super Mario Bros. 3 в категории Any% Warpless. Длинный достаточно ран будет, это будет рейс. Плюс ко всему на 4 аж человек. Или на 4. Не знаю, как правильно сказать.
But there's so many bots out there, there's so many currencies out there that it makes it hard for our team to support that many different things. And also, at the end of the day, if your chat is trolling you as hard as they did TGH, it's fun for a bit, but the only way to really keep it fun is knowing that you're getting paid a little bit by doing it. And we all know our own chat currencies are inflated.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's one last thing that I want to ask you before I go to teach. You told me about having an upcoming teaser in September. Okay, you haven't told me yet what it is. You have only said like we can tease something.
Yeah.
Well, tease it right.
Yeah, we've been working on something called Memories, which we think is going to be really nice for your Twitch viewers and yourself as a streamer. One of the big things that happens on streams, subbing, cheering, a lot.
Вот ивент скоро подходит к концу, а примерно через сколько? 3 что ли ран или что-то подобное. Короче говоря, с утра уже все, он закончится. А на нем собрали всего лишь $70 000 за неделю. Тогда как... Когда это было? Там неделю, месяц назад был GDQ, на котором собрали 3 миллиона. Я не знаю, типа американцы что ли не смотрят европейские ивенты или в чем прикол? Что как бы там даже была популярность больше. Раны смотрели тысячами, десятками тысяч, сотнями тысяч человек. Как бы средний, наверное, онлайн того стрима составлял в районе 110 тысяч человек, наверное. Если был очень популярный ран, его смотрели под 180 тысяч, 160. Минимально смотрело 1050, наверное, человек. Прям вот, если вот ни ран не интересно, и ночью это было в Америке. Почему так? Непонятно.
But do we actually have a counter of how many times people killed you in the run?
I mean, I kept discouraging Sweaty from counting, but if anybody with time on their hands wants to go back and review the VOD or whatever, or if anybody was actually keeping track.
Так, ладно. Пока разглагольствовать не буду, я немножечко отойду и подойду к рану уже.
Just the moments where you get like one hit KO death and actually get killed off. All right, so a summary of the items, the important items. We had an early fire rod in the Kakriko well.
Yes.
That was pretty nice. We had mirror and flute both in Mini Moldrum Cave.
Yep.
So you had like pretty early access to, to everywhere across at least the light world.
Early access to I almost said Dark Mountain to Death Mountain.
Yes.
And Tower of Hera, as well as like all of Eastern Death Mountain as well. And Dark World access was pretty soon as well. Like we had like. I forget where exactly the pearl was. I think it was in Paradox Cave.
Yeah, Pearl was together with Somaria on Paradox Cave. Pearl was on the bottom floor, and Somaria was on the upper floor.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
But
yeah, the start was pretty
you
manageable.
get a lot of good items in the start.
Yeah, and then it became kind of a, I don't know, like last check here, last check there for progression and
exactly.
And Escape ended up not having anything, which was really funny. I put that off for so long.
Like, when did you figure out that you actually had to do pedestal?
I mean, for me, it wasn't really like figuring it out. I was like, okay, well, at this point, I think the only overworld check I have left is Graveyard Ledge above the above the pose, as I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I think it was 50-50, either pedestal or Graveyard Ledge, and I was like, you know what, it's a marathon. You know, how great would it be if we blind pulled the pedestal in marathon and actually got progression, and it ended up happening. So
yes. So we had a lot of early items, and then the deaths. There were a couple of interesting deaths that happened. The first death was a Moldrum. Like right when you killed it, you got killed off.
Yeah. Yep.
That was
I
great.
think that happened on like half the bosses. Had like I think
actually
I killed it, or I came very close to killing it and then just died because of crowd control killing me. But
yeah, because it happened to Blind as well. One time
Blind
when
was
you
the
actually
most
beat
interesting.
It.
Blind was the most heartbreaking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because like I had just pulled off like a really good like no hit Blind, and like to just like. I was really disappointed.
Yeah, and the
I was disappointed, but like at the same time, I was like, all right, this is what it is.
Happens. Yeah,
and
exactly.
Got up and left the room. So.
Yeah, and the problem with Blind as well is if you die on the first time going to Blind, you can do like the what do you call that?
Yeah, the scripted fight. So like
Scripted
there's a way to hit Blind frame perfectly on the first two phases of his fight in order to have the fight go the same exact way every time. But if you don't do that, or if you miss that, or if you die and you have to come back in, you can't get the first few hits frame perfectly, and
exactly.
It just becomes not a scripted fight anymore, which is significantly more difficult.
Yeah. Then you got killed off at Argus.
Yes.
And you decided like it's a pendant anyways, I'm not going back.
Yeah. Or I was on the fence about going to kill Argus anyway, because I knew I had all the items in Swamp. And I was like, what are the chances it's pedestal? Turns out it's 100%. So I decided.
What are the odds?
I decided to go and kill him just in case, because like I didn't want to like have like leave him there like just in case. But once I died at RDS, I was just like, okay, whatever. We'll come back and get him later if we need to.
Fair enough. Then there's one thing I actually want to talk about. I don't think that was supposed to happen, but when you were on the south of Pod, when you went to the Dark World.
Yeah, my pearl got lost.
Yeah. What? Can you actually explain what happened?
I just dropped it on the ground. I don't
So in able to turn on bunny mode, the moon pearl has to be removed from your inventory, and so sometimes the game doesn't add it back in. But luckily, during testing, we noticed that, and so on the Crowd Control app, if you're the streamer and you're playing and that happens to you, there's a special menu of effects that you can enable yourself to return that item. Yeah, so luckily we got some fail safes to check. We're doing some really interesting stuff with hardware from 1991 to get this connected to the internet. So there's going to be some bugs, but overall we try to check for those cases and make sure that there's some way to fix it. And it happened, and that was actually the weirdest thing that happened, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Normally we see a lot of like deaths on like frame perfect transitions and like falling down and your head falling off. We didn't see any of that.
I'm really sad it didn't happen.
Yeah,
I wish that's the one thing that didn't happen that I wish had happened.
This is like the most bug free I've seen this run, really, which pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other funny thing I noticed was when you were on Death Mountain and you wanted to grab the ferry got like a layer under you, or what happened there actually?
I remember the cuckoos being a layer under me.
Oh, that was it. Yeah,
I was going up towards Turtle Rock, and the cuckoos for whatever reason like didn't spawn. Probably I spawned on the wrong level, like on the wrong layer is what I'm trying to say. So basically the cuckoos did the exploration glitch on me, and
it gave
and they were
visually
harmless,
it gave quite some view.
Yeah.
Link was like half disappearing half of the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Yeah, one more thing. I mean, I have to mention it. Pod. Mirroring like 4 or 5 times on accident.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it happens when like, sometimes like you're, like, especially when you have the boots. Because when you have the boots, you're dashing all over the place.
Yeah.
And like opening chests. No, actually, I didn't have the boots first time I entered Pod, did I? No, but I was opening chests. I was opening chests and pressing A, and when your ABXY controls get flipped, the A button becomes Y, which is the button that you use to mirror or use your item.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in hindsight, I should have switched away from the mirror just to prevent that from happening. But like as far as I'm concerned, like with what I'm paying attention to, there wasn't much I could have done to like prevent that from happening. Maybe it happened 1 or 2 times more than it should have because I'm just idiotic like that sometimes.
Probably.
But,
I mean,
it's it's totally like it was preventable, but I didn't prevent it.
Pod is a dungeon where you mirror a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that was all for me. Do you have any words to say?
I don't think so. Other than GG chat.
All right.
Maybe we'll battle again sometime. So.
Yeah, that's nice. Also, I'm sorry that I killed you on Cold Stare. I mean, you had a ferry.
Killed me on Cold Stare.
I killed you. Yeah, you had like when you actually beat Cold Stare, you died twice. The first time there was like, I don't know who it was. The second time was me. I wanted to get back at you before.
You're awfully brave for admitting that right now.
I know. I mean, if you watch the
VOD
back, you can see
there's
it.
not a camera right there, honestly.
Isn't there?
What?
Isn't there a camera?
Yeah, I said you're lucky there is a camera.
Oh.
I mean, did I say not? Whatever.
Whatever.
You know what I meant.
I mean, I wanted to get back at you for the tournament, but it's fine. You outplayed me once again. God damn it. All right. Well, that's it for us. Can I get one more round of applause for both the runner and for Jakku and everyone at Crowd Control? And of course, also for everyone who just went ham on the Crowd Control as well. Thank you very, very much. And then we're going to swap over to Super Mario Bros. 3, which is a 4-way race. Not yet, I hear. But we're going to go over to Roomcam because I think Froob has some donations to read. So once again, thank you all, and have fun on the next run.
In Indeed I do. Thank you, Wiki. That was an excellent interview. Right, we have a $5 donation from Little Mario64 who says, let's go. Let's see that 16-star run from Cheese. We have a $50 donation from Mr. Mark who says, I cannot think of any fun pun to say, so if anyone has a fun pun, please go ahead. I'm sorry, Mark, I also cannot think of a fun pun, but get ready because this next race is going to be fantastic. We have $25 from Duke Jan who says it's been an amazing marathon once again. Many thanks to all the runners, staff and sponsors for the many hours of entertainment. Let's break that donation to PB. And on that note, if I was to tell you that we're actually very, very close to breaking our donation PB, would you believe me? We just need a little bit more and we can get there. So thank you very much for the donations. Taser1 has also donated $25 with no message. Thank you very much. Fear has donated $25 and says, let's try to make the Super Mario 64 bonus run happen. If you aren't aware, we do have a 16-star bonus run incentive currently going on. We need $10,000 and we are currently at $6,564.10. So we are getting exceptionally close. So any donations which also, remember, go towards the Alzheimer's Foundation would be greatly appreciated. We also have a $10 donation from Surya who says, so excited to see so many skilled players race the best SMB-free Kagri around. Best of luck to all the runners, but the most luck to Hacksaw, who needs all the good RNG he can get less than free. And we also have a $50 donation from Wearing Finn, who says, thanks for the amazing week. This goes to another round of So Long, King Bowser. And we can't thank you all enough for helping to share the marathon with all your friends and family and donating and watching. We really appreciate it, and we hope you will enjoy the last 3 games, beginning with Super Mario Bros. 3 any percent warpless race.
Блин, я думал, я уж опоздаю опять, как обычно. А оно идет и идет. Привет, современний. Как дела?
We have a $30 donation from Seta Sensei with no comment. Thank you very much. And just a reminder again that we are raising money for the Alzheimer's Foundation. With the support of the Alzheimer's Foundation, well-functioning diagnostic tests have been developed. What is still missing is inhibiting drugs that can stop the development of Alzheimer's. All your donations today will be going towards them.
Оно еще не кончилось, да.
And just a reminder,
Сегодня ночью заканчивается уже.
all of your Twitch subs, your cheers will be going towards the final donation total. So don't forget to use your Twitch Prime on us.
Привет, я уже и в Москве был, и кучу всего сделал, а спидраны еще идут, круто. Да, как я уже говорил, жаль, что популярностью такой не пользуется ESA, как пользуется GDQ. Ну так можно и как бы просто на их канал зайти, да вводы на Твиче посмотреть. А так они, не знаю, может, в течение следующей недели по одной игре на Ютубе будут выкладывать потихонечку, помаленечку. Я вернулся домой, нет, у меня как-то все, я все еще там, где и был. А что, внезапно звук лучше стал? Просто как бы это на телеке тихо очень стоит, поэтому не двоит. Ну и я вебку чуть поближе поставил.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. ESA Malmo 2000. Today we have really talented people here, these speedrunners that, well, probably you know them all, but still we're going to introduce them one by one. To the left we have a, well, maybe, yeah, cool kid from Sweden. He's the local one. And clearly, Super Mario Bros. 3 was a huge success in the United States, so therefore we have 3 runners from US, very talented runners. Thank you so much for coming. We have Supersonic 71087. This is not to make pressure, but we have probably our favorite runner, the Haxor. And here we have a NES legend, Dogfist. So my name is the Mexican Runner. I'm gonna be commentating together with Apollo, the legend. I always call him Apollo, the legend. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited, and hope you're just as excited as I am to see this. What is going to be an amazing, fast-paced race.
Yeah. You know,
Да, мы вчера тут с другом сидели, и у меня остались чипсы.
Destroy the game of your childhood. Probably. I'm not sure if you guys are ready to start.
Yeah, we can count it down for you. Do the honors, Tamar.
I guess with the audience, let's go together. So shall we start from 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Блин, вот гамма, вот у кого-то по-любому говёная. Вот на левом нижнем вообще просто ужаснейшая. Смотреть невозможно. А в 3 остальных более-менее одинаковая. В 2 вот правых вроде яркость немножечко отличается. Левый верхний еще ярче, а на левом нижнем просто подкручена хрен пойми как цветовая гамма непонятна. Так, Super Mario Bros. 3. Warpless категория, собственно говоря. Не знаю, будут ли они, так сказать, скипать какую-то часть игры, если им очень сильно подфартить, но скорее всего да, потому что на 2-м уровне есть Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro, такие братаны наши, которые ходят рандомно. И они могут, как бы так сказать, пойти тебе навстречу через все уровни. Точнее, на уровне 2 есть Hammer Bro. Это как отдельные левелы, грубо говоря, тебе просто как вот нападают они на тебя, и ты должен типа защититься, короче говоря, убить их. Здравствуй, Грин. Вот. И, собственно говоря, один из них выкидывает, значит, из себя, я не помню, что именно, то ли музыкальную шкатулку, то ли листочек, который позволяет летать на Марио. Ну, А второй из них выбрасывает молоток. Молоток позволяет разрушать камни. А второй уровень построен так, что, ну, вы видите на, собственно говоря, в этом уровне, вообще на любом уровне, есть как бы карта. И ты можешь проходить уровни не все, потому что, допустим, здесь уже уровень 1.3, 1.4 просто был скипнут, потому что он не по дороге нам. И потому что это и не процент, ну, типа, нам они не нужны особо. Вот. А второй уровень построен так, что ты можешь скипнуть примерно 2, получается, левела. Да, вроде бы 2 левела ты можешь скипнуть, если тебе подфартит на Хаммер Бро. Если же не подфартит, то, как бы, соответственно, камни ты не разобьешь, уровни не скипнешь. Сейвит это при наилучшем прохождении в районе, ну, 50 секунд. 50 секунд — это много. Извините. Я помню... Вообще, ребята, которые ставят мировые рекорды, они, ну, не просто камнежопые, да, в этом плане, а... Ну, наверное, вы видели и знаете, кто такой Lil Reset в, допустим, GTA San Andreas. И что он умеет, как сильно он гриндил свой мировой рекорд, чтобы его добиться просто практически непобиваемым мировым рекордом. В этой же игре есть такой персонаж, точнее, чувак, который держит мировой рекорд, как Меч Flower Power. Очень сильный парень, очень просто круто играет, невероятно круто играет, я бы сказал. В общем-то, он тоже в районе 3-4 месяцев добивался своего мирового рекорда, постоянно просто делая ресеты на втором уровне.
Sadly, we don't have Cleopatra in here, but we have Mario Bros. Running around, jumping around, going as fast as possible. The Haxor took a little bit of lead because he did a fire kill to the boss.
The Supersonic is right behind them with Douglas, and then also Cool Kid's about to start the second world. In a game like this with so many tricks that you have to do and there's so much time involved, there's going to be a ton of lead.
Не люблю рандом в ранах, но без него никуда.
Yeah, they're not giving up, so, you know, you have to go, the run is really long, so, oh wow.
Stuck in the sand, he's out, it's good, we're all good. This is fine, this is fine.
An unfortunate turn of events. We can see, well, in the Supersonic screen that he's not going through the water because...
we got some sync going on here between Supersonic and Duckfist.
Yeah. There we go. So you get a card of star, 1 up.
With that first fort in World 2. Moving on.
Or
Fort.
Вот вы видите на нижнем экране, и, наверное, на верхнем экране тоже видите, на верхнем левом. И есть Hammer Bro здесь. Да, он музыкальную шкатулку выбрасывает. Сам не ранил Марио 3? Нет, Марио 3 я не ранил. Я изначально хотел, но потом, поиграв казуально, так сказать, я понимаю, что ко всему можно привыкнуть, но в третьем Марио вот эта вот шкала разгона персонажа, это просто самое ужасное, наверное, что можно было придумать, потому что это же как бы не просто разгон. Это, соответственно, и дольше торможения, и он постоянно скользит, и как-то я что-то не очень захотел привыкать к данному виду управления. Как бы ты персонажа не чувствуешь. А со временем все равно ты будешь чувствовать, как, где, куда, почему, если играть очень много. Ровно так же, как было во всех остальных играх, когда ты думаешь, что ты в GTA-шечке, допустим, в поворот войти не можешь, потом понимаешь, как на самом деле надо входить в каждый поворот. Марио Lost Levels, когда я спидранил, тоже то же самое. Боши так... Вообще, наверное, самая отдельная тема, потому что там новички играют так, что, ну, типа, прям реально, кто первый раз проходит эту игру, играют настолько ужасно, когда я вот иногда попадаю на такие стримы. Как будто у них даже нету понятия, что такое маленький прыжок, блин. Большой прыжок. Что можно прыгнуть на половинку. Больше посмотреть на таком чемпионате. Это не чемпионат. Это первое, что тебе нужно знать, наверное.
Find a magic wand so we can change him back. Wow. That told just you know the music that they put it like.
А Боши было когда-то.
Jumping in desperate jumps with a little of inspiration. Okay. So we have another airship level, so I guess we can head over to some more donations.
На прошлом ESA вроде был Боши. Да. На GDQ Боши был достаточно давно. Ну хотя тоже, там уже как... Первые раны по Боши делал Витвикс на GDQ, после этого стал BBF делать их. Ну, просто потому что Витвикс уже не играет совсем в эту игру, он пропиарился, он уже и так не слабо зарабатывает себе на стримчиках, ему не обязательно стримить Боши. Он после этого перешел в Марио, а точнее Марио Мейкер.
The race very close for Cool Kid and Supersonic.
Yeah, he clawed his way back. That's why you never give up. Cool NGU.
Yeah, never give up. That's right.
Yeah, everyone is on the World 2 airship. Haxor's on the bus now.
What a kill! What a kill! So
Easy.
Yeah, please, guys. What a kill was that?
Появление паука, ну да. Я знаю, что у меня микрофон сейчас достаточно плохой, поэтому извините меня, пожалуйста, за это. В принципе, я мог взять с собой микрофон, но почему-то я этого не сделал. Я просто не знал, куда я его буду ставить. И я вообще не думал, что я буду стримить прямо отсюда, откуда я сижу сейчас.
So what is the story of the game? Did the princess go kidnapped?
I guess we're never even gonna know. They just get too fast that we can't even tell. But yeah, I think it's a typical Mario story. Bowser kidnaps girl saved by Mario.
Okay. Cool Kid and Supersonic, they're grabbing the wand in the very bottom, as low as they can, because it doesn't save any time by grabbing the wand in the top. Since Mario has to still go down, and I believe it's really slow to get the next screen. While the third world is the water world, and there's some precise movement and jumping that we can actually see here in the Haxor. Wow, that snipe on the Perona plant.
It's basically non-stop. When you're going through this run, you have to watch everything on the screen. You have to just be ready for everything. Just non-stop. It's amazing. It's amazing to just watch these guys play this.
We're heading to World 3-3, and here is the first appearance of the Big Bertha, that little big fish that always likes throwing people. But since Mario's just having the PSP, he's like, hey, what's up, Bertha? Not today.
Yeah, anyone that's played this as a kid, knowing how many times that fish got him, just to watch people just run by him, it's just not even fair.
Meanwhile, we see Dogfish just taking a little deep on the water, but he's all good, just got out of it. Cool Kid screen, we can see that he's trying to go fast as he can here. So sometimes the hitbox of the chips is really strange that you can get hit even if it looks like you're right above them. Okay, here we have the fort on the Haxor. he went the 6th door, which takes him
What?
pretty much straight to the
Why didn't you go
the
third
boom
door?
door.
I did go for door 3.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it.
My bad.
And here we have what happens when you get 3 of the same kind. So it's just a little kind of
Здорово, Никотин.
letting Cool Kid
А
get
что,
a little bit ahead.
до этого мы смотрели, были не задроты, да?
So meanwhile, the Hacks are getting the same Hammer Bro. Dove is really close as well. Not giving up. In this World 3, they're gonna be using a cloud, or not? No, they're not using a cloud. It depends on the Hammer Bros movement if they can actually cross a bridge. That bridge basically skips a fort, but the movement of the Hammer Bros is kind of bad. Sometimes, and it can throw you.
Yeah, every time you you finish a level or a fort, or you die, they're going to be moving around back and forth. But they can even knowing what goes into the Hammer Brother movement based on what it does, they can even track it sometimes off the screen on the map.
Yeah, just put attention to the Hacks of him. Like he's gonna use the cloud to skip that level 6.
Ни у одного раннера не получилось пройти через третью дверь, потому что третья дверь, как вот, может быть, вы заметили на верхнем левом экране, она выбрасывает тебя в воду, а шестая дверь ведет в продолжение. Но если ты заходишь в третью дверь и появляешься на следующем экране, на первом же кадре, когда ты получаешь контроль, ты можешь войти в дверь обратно. Ну, точнее, у тебя получилось войти в дверь обратно, ты сразу попадаешь в комнату с бум-бумчиком. Извините. Соответственно, это сейвит немножечко времени. Это, во-первых, не нужно бежать до шестой двери. И после шестой двери не надо подниматься еще выше, чтобы войти в следующую дверь. Достаточно точный, потный трюк, который требует... Непонятно, то ли скилла, то ли удачи все-таки.
Like a really good one. We saw how the Supersonic went a little bit down for the Hammer Bro, wasting 2 movement.
He's already in the airship again.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. I wonder if they didn't have like a different text. Well, I mean, since this is live, we kind of make up some text according to what will be going on. So this is the third air fortress. Airship, sorry, and the final, well, the boss from this one is called Wendy. That's all I know. That is why they said, hey, do you know what is the boss of the third air fortress? I was Wendy. Okay, perfect. Come on, can you help us with some?
У меня вот тоже, сколько там, 4000 траев в Vice City, успеха я чего-то до сих пор не добился.
And we also have a $5 donation from Zelda Addicted, who says, unfortunately, Mr. Bones, the ESA being on holiday, so let's make this last day the best one yet. $5 hype train, good. I'd like to remind you all that we are ESA Summon 2019 and we are streaming on Twitch. We want to thank them for sponsoring us and the continued support of other speedrunning events.
Yeah, thank you so much. Remember, guys, that is for the Alzheimer's Foundation.
Ну, я думаю, как известно, 5000 траев это не 10 тысяч траев.
So here is the boss fight, and he's gonna try the fire fight, and yeah, he gets it. It's kind of scary.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
The Haxor.
And the other 3 runners are going to be right behind him, doing the same stage, same kill. But Haxor's just going to keep pushing, stay out in front as much as he can.
We have Dogfish here with the just doing some swag, flying. You know, he got the leaf. Like, why not? It's all about the swag. I mean, this is.
Yeah, honestly, I think we should give him a couple points, maybe move his time down a couple seconds just for that.
I'm very much like that fire flower, but I did have to take a death.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's not too many opportunities for fire at this point.
Swag points are allowed, man. Okay. Meanwhile, we see. I'm actually wondering why the cool kid screen is so yellow.
Nice mellow yellow. Yeah. The Yanger's son is just angrier than ever. I think that's
Блин, что ж такое?
But I want to point out too, I gotta say for me personally, I always loved World 4 with the giant enemies. So I always just loved playing to that point. And I was kind of done after that, but.
And yeah, this level 4-2, and the Haxor is a pretty cool one. We have all these big fishes, clouds, and everything. But one of the levels that looks really impressive is the upcoming level. Is the 4-3?
Yeah, 4-3.
Yeah, I think it's 4-3.
Yeah.
I was not sure if it was a fourth or not, but I mean, you just go underneath. But this level is just crazy. So he intentionally went up there in order to keep the P speed, because if you enter through the pipe, sometimes it's harder to get the P speed. And yeah, you jump over those gaps, then you get some swag jumps, and jump. See? Wow.
Yeah, the execution right there. Awesome.
This guy just make it look very trivial. He's like, yeah, sure, 4-3, right? If you play the game, you know,
easy every time.
Supersonic get an unfortunately dead, losing the Fire Flower in 4-1. That gives time for, wow, cool kid now in third place. Dogfish in second place. Catching up. He intentionally did a slowdown before grabbing the car because he was in a dangerous spot to start there. Oh, meanwhile, I just missed the lucky to skip of 4-5? No,
4-4.
4-4, I'm sorry.
There's just so much going on with 4 people flying.
I just learned how to count to 1, 2, 3. That's beyond my knowledge in numbers. But yeah, that lucky to skip is pretty cool. It lets you go above, as you saw it, and yeah, it just skips a lot. The Haxor having some solid run here. He got a hammer bro there on the way, so he decided to just get them to sleep with the musical box. It's just very impressive to watch, like this runners doing all that. It's just every single jump. Oh my god, I feel the nerves just by watching it here.
Same. I think we might be more nervous than the actual runners. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. I do agree with that. Cool Kid also. Oh wow, getting an unfortunate heat.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to traverse this level just nice and safe. Make sure he gets to the end. That's the most important thing. Watch Supersonic go here. Making the jumps. Almost there. Perfect timing. Good job.
He makes it out. Yeah, nice. Meanwhile, the Haxor just finished the second fort. We didn't see the first one because it got skipped by the Hammer. Wow. So the Hammer Bro was there already in the tile that he was passing, but because of the scroll of the screen, you're able to buffer the next move. So that is how the Haxor was able to skip the Hammer Bro and saving a precious 16 seconds time.
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
Something about that. Just, you see, guessing I'm not bad, I guess. I'm still surprised how I was able to say 16. That's beyond 3.
Главное по привычке рестарт игры не тапнуть, когда что-то выбесит сильно. О, это да.
Those lucky twos are they're just the best bouncers out there.
There's a chance seeing Haxor do the skip. Oh yeah, look at that 5-up.
Well, I mean,
that's a nice start though. So congrats.
Yeah. Swap points. Back here. Don't know.
And it's possible with Haxor getting past the Lakitu, the skipping, and then he sniping Supersonic. I think Haxor might have bribed the Lakitu.
Yeah. So this fort, not fort, the airship of the. Is airship or warship? Airship. Okay.
Let's just call it the worst level of the game.
Okay, yeah. So this is the worst level for a speedrunner because it's the slowest one. I'm not sure how long it takes, but for us in a live event, it's right perfect because we can send to some donations.
Go ahead, Fruit.
Thank you very, very much. We have a $25 anonymous donation, no comment, thank you very much. And we have a $10 donation from Unsigned Reality Check who says, greetings from Finland. TMR, you are awesome. And I'd like to point out somebody else who are awesome. One of our partners, the Yeti. The Yeti has a special line of ESA merchandise, free shirts and a pin, where $5 per shirt and $4 per pin will go to charity. Check out their awesome ESA selection and other gaming items at www.yeti.com/ESA.
Meanwhile,
yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we have finally here Haxor getting to the end. We have his boss fight coming up. Just fire shots, quick and done, quick and easy. He's gonna grab that one. We're gonna jump down.
These bosses, they pretty much jump and shoot stuff to you, so it's very tricky to get the fire kill, and he just mixes it with a hit on top of him. And hold on. Oh, thanks heaven, I'm back. Oh no, wait, that's Toad. What's the name of the voice of that guy? Oh,
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, we're gonna get another chance at the letter again. Let's see if we can read it real quick.
Come on,
Before reading it.
The thief. It's just
We got the thief, so we got something about a thief.
Ну, Хексер, он как бы самый задор среди всех этих. Потому что Дагфист это, наверное, человек из 2015-го раннер этой игры. Ну, активный. Сейчас он вряд ли спидранит эту игру. Также. Cool Kid, он больше по второму Марио и по Мегаменам. Но Мегамен он сейчас не играет, насколько я знаю. Но он держит мировой рекорд по Мегамену.
This level has a very tricky setup with that musical note, in order to make it up, because usually in the bottom there is some water, you don't want to go that way.
Дагфист. Ой, Дагфист. Хексер вроде как сейчас активный раннер. Суперсоник не помню. Суперсоник по всем Марио упарывается.
Okay, we have Duckfist coming up just at the end of his fight.
I believe, is that Larry?
Iggy.
Iggy.
Yep.
Thanks. Meanwhile, here's the first fort, another very scary level. You try to build up the P speed and just go as fast as you can, of course.
Going right through.
Yeah, the twomps, as slow as always. They just see passing Mario with nothing. So the boom balls take 5 fire flower hits in order to be dead. I'm actually not sure if that gets combined with the actual jump hit that you did, but probably not.
Nope, yeah, it's 2 separate counters actually, so you can hit them 3 times or you can 5 fireball.
Okay, thanks for the clarification. Meanwhile, who finishing the World 4?
Yep, and then we have Haxor after he finishes this, we're moving on to the tower.
Yeah, the Haxor is just having a solid lead, a very solid run in general. Here we have like I don't know if you call it a fort, a cake, a ladder, stairway to heaven. I don't know how to call this level, but well, there's a bunch of pipes. You try to keep the P speed by jumping as soon as Mario gets out of the pipe. That ensures that you get to keep the P speed, and while having the P speed, well, I don't know exactly how many frames or how fast exactly do you move, but definitely it's faster than just walking.
But I also want to point out Supersonic also has finished World 4, so he's been joining the rest of them, catching up a little bit.
Proper point count too.
It's good to hear. He's ready.
А Суперсоник так еще и отстает, он только что закончил 4-й уровень. А даже Cool Kid уже на 5-м левеле, на 5-м мире.
Doesn't have like a card at the end of the level. Meanwhile, these spinners, fans, or what will be the name of those?
Yeah, the spinners.
Yeah, those spinners are evil because when they're on, they can just throw you in a lot of directions. So obviously you want to be thrown up if that is the case, but they know the game, they try to time the jump.
Это среди лета. У меня нету соплей. У меня просто какое-то ощущение в носу, что что-то пытается вытечь. Вроде что-то и пытается. А пойдешь пытаешься выпихнуть все это из своего носа, так ничего нету.
Cool. Oh, it's going to be a little safe with the thwomp. Make sure he doesn't take that damage. He wants to keep that fire. Mario makes it through without the P speed. Same thing here. Got to bait him out. There you go.
Yeah, like if you fall to the lava, it's insta death. There's no coming back. Pretty much like in real life, I guess. With this ability, and the Haxor is in the lead. So more stages with clouds and everything. Supersonic is getting to the fort, to the first fort. Oh, and unfortunately there, I feel like I'm just getting cursed everyone when I focus in a screen. Maybe I'm just gonna say like, yeah, Haxor still in the lead. I mean, I have been trying all this time to jinx him, but no, man, he has just never so still.
Just executing solid run so far, but everyone else is still also doing awesome too. I mean, this is such a tough run that you have to expect mistakes here.
Да, лето уже, кстати говоря, заканчивается, Серг. Да и ты вроде не школьник. Наверное, я не знаю. У тебя же не каникулы сейчас, какая тебе разница, лето сейчас или нет.
See, Cool Kid's gonna try and get through the spinners here without getting control. Oh, they're being nice. Jumping over one, jumping over another, through the pipe.
Meanwhile, the Hector trying to get a jump. It's possible to get an early jump after the pipe. It's a frame perfect jump.
We got some swag star on the left
Swag
here.
five
Cool
stars?
Kid, swag star.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna let the Dogfish steal all the swag.
You gotta get some points there.
So, oh, it's terrible. The king
has been transformed.
has been transformed again. I don't know how that happened. Why everybody's getting transformed? I don't know. There's some kind of wizard. What do you think is the final boss?
Обидно, что летом, когда особо простыть негде. Пережарился, попал на ветерок и все. Это наоборот, летом везде можно простыть.
What do I know is that we have another.
Я-то ровно так же и приболел. Просто один день было очень жарко, а я решил дома на своем кожаном кресле посидеть с открытым окном, без футболки даже. То есть я как бы потел, и сразу меня сдувало вот это все. А так обычно посидишь, пропотеешь, футболочку поменяешь и так далее и тому подобное.
Extra cheese, please. And they have both put their money towards our 16-star bonus run incentive. We are currently at $6,734.10 out of 10,000. And as TNR says, we are getting dangerously close to 71,000. Chat, how about $5 at 30 minutes?
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, keep pushing.
Balance,
Keep pushing. It's a great foundation. It's a great event.
That's okay. Give me a different
Well, we saw an unfortunate hit by the Hacksaw.
It's okay.
But he gets the kill. I mean, staying alive is always good. It's always good. So we're gonna move on to the next world. That is World 6. Oh, we saved Gandalf. Oh, thanks heavens, my back of my old self again. I'm back. Oh my God!
I'm back.
You see, I need some lenses. You know, the players are playing really far away that I can barely see if it's Mario or a pixel on the screen. I cannot tell the difference.
I'm pretty sure what that letter actually said was greetings, Mario. I really don't need you anymore. Who I need is the Hacksaw.
The Hacksaw, yeah, the Hacksaw to rescue here. Okay, so, wow, this is a very nice hammer rock kill. Getting another hammer to... Well, with the hammer you remove some rocks that are in this selection screen. Unfortunately, the Hacksaw took a hit. There's a very precise... some damage boosting. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it, wow. The backup of the backup, I mean,
Yeah.
this is how you're prepared. But it's definitely faster than riding the whole platform here. The Hacksaw screen.
Getting a nice start, get through.
Getting the start, the raffle
Peak
time
speed
song.
again.
And it's possible to get this quick kill.
Awesome.
The quick kill on Boom Boom. The question mark is like, what? What? Yeah, it's an inverted question mark. It's pretty cool. I mean, I will assume was intentional. I mean, I don't see any other reason why that was inverted.
Так, ну да, Хексер что-то прям вообще распоясался.
And here's the... What was the spinners, right?
Yeah,
So
the
he's
spinners,
gonna
spinners.
avoid the spinners like a wizard.
Yeah, they're not very kind in that level view.
And then also we have both Supersonic Cool Kid was able to use the cloud to get past stage 9. They both fought the Hammer Bro, and now they're on the airship for World 5.
In this level that the Hacksaw is, he grabbed the... Well, I mean, he did a lot of precise killings on the hole in order to despawn one of the little onions jumping. Not
Yeah,
sure what is the name.
oh, the nipper, yeah. You gotta just really scroll the screen really fast in that level to the right, and it tends to despawn the one that's usually in your way.
God bless NES. Just that you're able to do that. I mean, more against, no, that is not allowed. A very nice skill from Dogfist. It's always been scary because you have to do some timing jump.
Так, а что у нас по расписанию дальше идет? Дальше идет Super Mario 64 и Super Mario Sunshine, на чем, собственно говоря, заканчивается весь ивент. Я думаю, Super Mario 64 это не очень интересно смотреть. Ну, наверное, будем же смотреть, правильно? Если кому-то интересно, конечно. Я думаю, мне самому не очень будет интересно, но я не очень, ну... Блин, как... Наоборот, давно не смотрел эти раны. Поэтому можно и посмотреть, я думаю. Блин, как непривычно видеть себя на главной гудгейма на второй странице. Какой ужас.
I take that on me. I just don't know why every single time I try to commentate or someone. Apollo, I leave.
Yeah, no, just turn the mic off so you don't ruin it for anyone else. Yeah. So we have another. Haxor got through another set of cards, only getting the one up.
Ужас, что такое?
6. We're gonna watch Super Sonic real quick.
Просто SM64, он как бы будет еще и на 120 звезд. Собственно говоря, это прохождение будет даже без гличей. Про вторую страницу ГГ. Это да, это прискорбно. Мне.
I just start speaking and always, I don't know why, it makes me feel bad, I don't know, like, it was not my fault, but I swear, I wish the runners the best of luck to clarify. The Haxor did something that probably Dogfist is gonna be showing in the next stage after this one. There's a chance that you can fly over the... Well, not flying over the stage, but getting a little bit above the ground. Wow! Meanwhile, Dogfist says, cool kid, I got a flower now.
I don't think I
What do you have? What do you have?
Yeah, what do you have now?
Battletoads был 4 дня назад.
Okay,
So we're back in...
Unfortunately, Cool Kid took a hit in this level that you need to fly, so he's gonna have to go...
Или сегодня какой день недели?
To get a backup feather, and also be trying to be very careful. He's gonna pick up a shell to be able
Суббота же?
to throw it to the onions. Sorry, I know. I just literally.
Oh no! Oh!
Battletoads был в среду.
Man.
Trying to make everyone afraid there. Everyone just playing with everyone's hearts.
The crowd just didn't even notice.
I
They're
know.
like, oh, we've seen this so many times. This is a classic.
Good try.
Yeah, I tried.
So basically, the ship is kind of scrolling on, so you're able to.
Воскресенье уже, у тебя суббота. У меня уже воскресенье.
Throw another couple donations out
for a quick donation, yeah.
Thank you very much. We have a $58.75 donation from the Japanese Restream who says, hello from Japanese Restream. Thank you so very much for the week-long entertainment gathering to share the Japanese community. Good luck for the rest. A $50 donation from Phil with no message. Thank you very much. And a massive $5 donation train just happened. We have $5 from Tutu, just joining in on the donation train. Choo-choo, good luck to the runners. $5 from Cadet, who says, hey TR, give me back my voice. $5 anonymous donation. $5 donation from Marvin, a $5 donation from Yoka, $5 another anonymous donation, $5 from Zet, so that was donation train at the 30-minute mark, oh yes, $5 from Kazet again, says cool, $5 from Hugsnake, who says $5 donation trade, all aboard, go cool kid. Thank you all so very much.
А ты, Серг, столичный у нас или где ты у нас находишься, если не секрет?
We did it, boys.
Awesome. Keep going.
Well, keep attention on the Haxor screen because 7.1 has a clip that you can do and it basically skips a lot of the level. Let's see how many tries it's gonna take this. 1, 2, wow, that's really
Саратова.
They went all in.
Yeah, he deserves that.
Может, больше тогда уже?
Meanwhile, Dogfish finishing World 6. That's good. Still catching up, trying to catch up.
Anything can definitely happen in this.
Yep, anything. I mean, this race is not over.
То есть у тебя сейчас пол-12.
By far, there's a lot of ball game left. We both Cool Kid and Supersonic are at a very similar spot here in the fort.
Probably
Извините.
we'll see the difference between having the far flower and not having the far flower. Supersonic just takes the lead over Cool Kid. Oh wow, Dogfish, what?
Easy every time.
Закрывайте, надо на стрим посмотреть. Всегда пожалуйста.
Like swag points, right? Another applause. That trick is just so hard. Thank you guys. Thank you for. Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, Mother Brain owes him a beer now.
Эх, когда-то, в 2016-м,
Okay.
17-м,
So.
я стримил, начиная с часу ночи по своему времени и до 6-7 утра.
Yeah, he's singing with a big speed flashing.
Были же времена.
Great.
Got the lucky Venus fire trap despawn at the top.
Nice.
И что самое прискорбное, тогда народу было больше на стриме, чем сейчас. Хотя у меня не было ни подписчиков, ни чего-то еще. У меня даже компания была, я с ноутбука стримил.
Those swap points because those are terrible for speedrunners. I mean, for a live event, it's okay.
Maybe worth it. Maybe you can get some swag points.
So yeah, put attention on the hacks. So this level is really.
А нет, комп я купил себе в 2016 летом.
Using wow.
Got hit a little bit.
That's okay.
I believe.
Когда ты стримил со спящим соседом за шторкой, ну да, я 1,5 года так стримил.
Change in the game, like finally this hammer bro is gonna try to keep.
Я прослушал, чья компания. Чья компания?
Hammer suit. And it's quite stressful. Lucky for me, I'm not playing. I'm just commentating.
Yeah, and as he finishes that stage, we have Cool Kid and Supersonic both.
Не понял современную о чем. Стримил храпаки соседа. Не, как только он начинал храпеть, я, короче, постоянно бил ногой в пол, чтобы он перевернулся. И что самое странное, он не просыпался, он реально переворачивался, и все.
Here it comes, 4.
Ah, it's gonna happen,
He's got it. Both Supersonic and Cool Kid went through.
Wow. Man, yeah.
Oh, this last one, making it tough for him.
Даже стримил компанию.
He's got it.
Что? Я такое говорил?
There he goes. He gets through. He gets through.
Alright, this next level is really stressful.
Yeah. So we can focus here in Cookie's screen. We can see that. Oh wow.
Я сейчас современный вообще в шоке. Чё я сейчас сказал-то тогда? О, Михасе, здорово. Какие люди в Голливуде? Тоже человек из 2017-го приехал. Даже, наверное, 16-го.
Being careful, making sure he gets through.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow, that, give this man a round of applause. That level is exactly what you saw. Meanwhile, we see Dogfish. Is it the same?
Главное, чтобы не с 2007-го. Ты что-то имеешь против 2007-го?
Yeah, you probably said 9, yeah. And I sell mine.
Yeah, so hacks are still used to stay to that.
Dogfish saving precious time over. Well, in here. Wow. So.
Oh, it's terrible. They can help me transform again.
Ностальгирую? Да нет, я просто стримлю.
This is the first one. The first king that was transferred. All the rest were like animals, but that one got transformed into a piranha.
Ивент.
I don't think I remember that.
You know, they got some imagination.
Для ребят с Good Game. Кому интересно.
Okay, we have a P-wing being used by Supersonic here.
Yep, and we are in another warship, no, not warship, airship level. So
Yeah, is the $5 train still going? Please tell me it's still going.
Oh, it absolutely is. We have $5 from Ron Carr Snowpen. It says greetings from Sweden. Just final hours left, but don't cry because it's over. Smile because it
Да,
happened.
квест подобрался к Хексеру.
$5 from Nell Soup. It says cool kid.
Ну, да, видимо.
$5 from New Vincent. It says choo choo donation tray. And we also have an anonymous $100 donation.
Но при этом у них разница в костюмах. То есть, если Хексер сохранит костюм до самого конца, он просто уничтожит Баузера последнего. Кто из них впереди? Правый и верхний. Потому что костюм Хаммер Бро убивает Баузера за 3 молотка.
Yes, we have the end of the airship coming up soon for both Duckfist and Haxor.
So we're seeing Supersonic this star route. It is this I believe it's 7-7, but I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
7-7.
Yeah, 7-7. Choose the lucky 7. And meanwhile we have Ludwig van Beethoven, Van Koopa, sorry. Ludwig van
He gets the one.
That's the one. So he gets the one.
Не набирается там дофига этих костюмов, разве менюшкой? Набирается. Но костюм Хаммер Бро 1. На 7-м уровне он находится. И если сохраняешь его до конца, ты просто как бы уничтожаешь всех.
You're definitely on PB pace right now, I think.
I died at start of 7 I don't know play this all that powers.
But Cool Kid is never giving up, right?
Yeah.
I'll get through it.
He'll make it through.
Да, вот в этом-то и прикол, то что, типа, если ты просто останешься маленьким Марио, ты будешь долго убивать Баузера. То есть стандартным путем, где надо выманивать его на себя, чтобы он проломил под собой все кирпичи. Если ты будешь убивать его с цветка, с Fireflower, то нужно, я не помню, то ли 48 выстрелов, то ли сколько. Что-то типа того. Если ты сохраняешь вот этот костюм, то тебе нужно 3 молотка всего. 2 ты пускаешь сразу, как только один из них улетает за экран, ты пускаешь еще один, и Баузер убит. Все. Может быть, 4 молотка надо, но при том, что они всегда пускают по 2 впритык, ну, у босса, то типа... Я даже особо не знаю. То ли 48, то ли 64 выстрела надо. С цветка по Баузеру. А может быть и 32. Я не помню.
The clips.
Yeah, let's check the
He
little
finished
skips here.
that evil level 7-8, that's my god.
He's got it, let's go.
Cool.
There it is.
Good job.
There's another one.
Very nice.
There's another one. Easy every time. Easy every time.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Never give up, man.
Yeah.
This is the start of the comeback.
Yeah, it is. He purposely did it last so he could show off. That's
Yeah,
exactly
of
what it was.
course,
He was going to concentrate on him.
Meanwhile, we have in the second, what is it? This
The Navy, yeah.
the Navy ship. So here we have like some very, very big bullets.
Can I ask what the logic of using wood and lava would be? I don't know if that would work.
Well, maybe it's a different kind of thing. Do you think
Wood, I mean-
that is not lava? I mean, if it will be lava, Mario will die. You can swim there. If you
Fair
didn't
enough,
play
you're
the
right,
game
you're
or
right,
see
you're
the
right.
Wizard
Okay,
movie,
okay.
That's actually chocolate.
Chocolate milk, okay.
chocolate milk, yeah. Milk.
Я очень надеюсь, что мы все-таки увидим этот килл.
Cool, thank
Еще очень важный момент вот этого рана. Я говорил в начале, есть Хаммербро, которые... который один Хаммербро на втором уровне, который выбрасывает молоток, и ты на это можешь засейвить секунд 50 примерно. Это, наверное, инфа больше для современного, потому что он тогда это слушал. На 8-м уровне есть руки. Вот на правом верхнем экране, сейчас они будут. То есть, вот следующая секция, здесь 3 уровня. И либо тебя схватит рука, либо не схватит рука. На этом ты тоже можешь потерять время. Тебя могут схватить, ты можешь идти в минус до хренолеон к своему времени, но... Блин, обидно сейчас за него стало. Вот. Просто он только что сказал, что он, возможно, на PV Pace, то есть на личный рекордик может даже претендовать. Но его 2 руки схватило. 2 руки — это уже примерно секунд 30.
Airship, I don't know. It's a flying ship that goes really fast.
Yeah, it's moving faster. These jumps can be scary. You do not want to waste a ton of time by just happening to walk off or fall off.
Yeah, as you can see in the hacker ship, he's trying to keep in the right side because those like range guys, they're
тоже достаточно немало рандома. То есть где-то я слышал, что, по-моему, минимальный уровень. Там какой-то самый короткий, вроде бы вторая рука, которая его не схватила как раз таки, он занимает 11 секунд. То есть, если предположить, что остальные дольше, секунд по 15-17, может быть, занимают.
Also, I just, Cool Kid is also on the Navy too, so he's here, he's catching up. We're gonna see some more.
Finally, after all the auto-scrollers, you gonna...
Да, в районе 40 секунд можно потерять, даже 30-40.
Yeah, for real. For real. So, first of all, he's gonna grab the star and trying to make some really precise jumping. Basically, what you see is what's going on.
Cool Kid taking some damage.
Сейчас еще и уровни ведь.
Smaller to make it easier to get through. I think that's what the
О, блин, не подфартило чуть-чуть. Да ё-моё. Да, они еще и под конец. Вообще приколов до хрена.
So this is the fourth of the...
Oh my goodness. Tugfist makes it through, keeping his firepower.
Of the World 8, wow. Hitting some pixels over there.
Ну, короче говоря, сейчас будем скоро считать, сколько же все-таки надо Баузеру, чтобы убить его с Fireflower. Да блин, я вот хочу русский аналог подобрать, чтобы вот как-то это сказать, но нету русского аналога слову Fireflower. Цветок, блин. Огнецветок. Пульками. Как еще я должен это назвать? Мне потому что не нравится, когда я смотрю каких-нибудь стримеров русских, да, русскоговорящих, и они там говорят, не получился даблджамп, ну или что-нибудь подобное. В этом, в Vice City всякие вот эти вот ребята, которые появились по типу там Disorder, X-Meme, вот. Там... У них было выражение Fade Skip. Ну реально. Мне что-то оно как-то не нравилось.
a $10 donation from
Хотя, конечно, терминами, которые вот придуманы там, ну, блин, по-русски просто не звучит на самом деле. Я бы с радостью бы использовал, но почему-то хочется на нашем языке тоже найти аналог.
We are speedrunning
Да,
very quickly towards last year's TB total, which was 71.8k. We are currently at 71.3, and with your help, we can get there super soon. Wouldn't it be cool to get there during this? Let's keep going.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, let's do it.
Как ни странно, ребята не фейлят. Фейлили вот в начале,
This is the Bowser Castle, and in here,
а сейчас почти не фейлят.
the first thing, well, you're gonna see a clip here that it happens when it's a block and Mario gets up. So he
makes it
was
through.
dropping. Yeah, he makes it, no problem.
Что после Марио будет? Марио. 64.
Use the PC, that could be some time to catch up for
Playing
it.
safe, making sure he wants to get there with the firepower.
Yeah, very important to have the firepower because here in Bowser you can get a very quick kill
Так.
just by mashing.
Вот,
He's
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
smashing him.
11.
He's gonna get it down. Avoids the damage.
Avoids
Can he
the
finish this?
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm just taking it safe. This
he's
guy's
making it into
Oh no!
Will Dogfish being able to
So
catch up?
Dogfist is gonna be able to catch up here.
Oh my
Right now,
God.
yeah, Haxor's gonna need Bowser to fall through.
The pressure is
That is
raising.
worse.
Duckfist coming through, Duckfist going into the last
Dogfish
little
getting the
hallway.
peak speed. Dogfish is getting the peak speed. Oh my
He's gonna
god.
make it. He's on the boss, so Duckfist
He
is
gets
gonna
a
have to mash
spot
down.
for the frames.
Here he goes. He's
Might
mashing
be
it down.
enough.
Can Duckfist make it? It's all up to time. Bowser's gonna decide. He's getting a few more. Getting the hits
Oh,
down, and he
Duckfist
finishes
gets a
it.
kill.
He finishes it.
Oh man. What
What a finish! Oh,
hashtag team never
and Haxor finishes as well.
Короче говоря, Хексор запорол, просто решил повыпендриваться.
Ready on time?
Get ready on time for Dogfish.
Time.
54-25 for Dogfish. 26, that's all.
Awesome.
54-30.
Yeah, close, yeah.
37, yeah. For the Haxor.
He jumped instantly.
Да, что-то это...
Real fast.
Yeah, he jumped instantly.
А сколько у Хексора, интересный личный рекорд, если он так говорил?
Yeah, I didn't. I
Супер
was getting rough, and I was like, oh wait, he's just gonna.
Марио Брос
Really early fire.
3.
Really, so Bowser has a lot of
Any
RNG.
percent warpless.
He can also shoot his fireball on the way up, and there's like nothing you can do.
Да Хексор 51-55, ну даже не близко.
It's kind of up to RNG. If you can manage to keep the hammer suit, it's just no problem. But yeah, that's Bowser.
That's the definition of marathon luck, like that, right there. Everything looking going.
Вот 2 дня назад какой-то итальянец поставил рекорд по 100% прохождению.
My goodness.
But we're gonna keep watching for Supersonic and Cool Kid here. We're gonna see
Yeah, of
how they
course.
finish. Watch them finish strong.
Ouch. Sorry for the sound effects. I mean, since Mario doesn't say like, oh no, you know, like I have to say ouch. So,
Короче, взял, засрал свое первое место. Молодец, заслуженное второе.
Supersonic going through this left pipe after getting through the fort. He's gonna be on the last little super tank before Bowser's castle.
Yeah, so I guess we can send it. Oh, getting the swag,
Oh.
getting above the wooden ceiling of the. Well, let's see if he can get the jump from one ship to another. He didn't get it. Ah. Sorry, I mean that is still some fun points. Yeah. I don't know if.
100% не так уж и много,
He's about to get the boom boom kill.
но взять мировой рекорд там сложно.
Boom for dinner. Yeah, that's good.
There he
Всё
goes,
равно.
fort down.
Very well done. So I think we have time for some more donations.
Yeah, go ahead, Fruit.
Thank you very much. We have a $10 anonymous donation, and we also have a $5 donation from JZKE who says, let's keep the choo-choo going. Yep, let's try and keep that $5 donation
Вообще,
going, shall we?
на 100% категории когда-то, по-моему, Луц, что ли? Outside Луц есть такой паренек. Или не Луц. Короче говоря, русский паренек держал мировой рекорд.
Yeah, also definitely. Yeah.
Darkwing Ducky держал мировой рекорд.
It's a great run to watch. And we have here Supersonic Cool Kid. They are super close together. As we've seen, anything can still happen. Even in just the final stage, leads can change.
Да, Луц.
Supersonic is moving on with the hammer suit to Bowser's castle.
Oh wow! When did he
3 года назад это было, правда?
try some swag right there, that clip?
Час
Yeah, wow.
11:20. Сейчас мировой рекорд час 10:08. На втором месте час 10:14. То есть он как бы... Вот этот чувак тоже не намного побил мировой рекорд. Митча, между прочим. Митча. А Митч вообще задрот еще тот.
Very nice.
In the door with the P speed. Gonna make it through the last hallway here.
Oh my.
Nice jump.
Okay.
Keeps the hammer suit. Let's watch him take down Bowser.
Nice.
Easy.
That's it.
А что на 100% проходить в плаще? В смысле в плаще? О, вы видели, да, сверху килл был?
Very well.
Или не видели? Я вот не видел.
So the hack, so how much time does the hammer suit?
Over fire, it seems like 6 or 7 seconds.
Well
Over
done,
fire
Superstar.
killing.
Well done. Good run.
Yeah, he actually got that hammer suit above the mushroom house, or in the mushroom house above 6.5. There's actually a
Cool Kid gets the clip. It's gonna be doing the same thing. Going through the door to the last hallway. Has the P speed. Bonks a little.
А, Darkwing Ducky?
Make it through nice and easy again.
Не 100%, в смысле, просто в обычном ране. Darkwing Ducky,
Last door.
там
Let's watch him. He's gonna take down
единственный
Bowser.
процент есть прохождения
Let's
игры.
go. Give it up for Cool Kid. Give it up.
Cool kid.
Yeah. Got everyone his time. His time's gonna be coming up super soon.
We're all underestimated.
Nice pose.
Here comes, wait for it.
Time.
Time.
GG. GG.
Wow.
Great race.
What a race these guys. Gladiators, warriors, speedrunners.
Нет, 100% ран это был в Super Mario 3.
You know, these are four
Там
of the greatest
как бы не 100%.
speedrunners in general, not not just Mario. You see that race was amazing. Just 1 hour of straight action.
Straight Mario action, yeah. My God.
Там в принципе есть any percent, low percent, все.
Congrats to all of you. Really, this for putting such a show. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was close all the way
The hacks are
through.
on the lead most of the time, and Dogface not giving up with the snipe. With the snipe? No, but congrats to all the runners. Really, thank you so much for showing us this amazing game. That is by far one of the best NES games ever done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a
Best
classic.
video games period. Never mind just
Да.
NES.
Русские
Yeah,
когда-то...
thanks for having us
Ну ладно,
here.
не русские.
Helping me
Российский
react.
флаг на лидербордах бывает иногда и на первом
I'd
месте.
definitely like to thank the Mexican runner and Apollo on
Yeah,
commentary.
absolutely.
You guys did a great job.
I just want to quickly
Вот на самом деле, вот смотря этот ивент, TMR вот реально очень много делает. В плане того, что свои раны, у него кооп раны были.
SMB3 community. I think there's
Рейс вроде был один, или нет?
Yep.
А, да, был рейс по капхеду у него. И он как бы, ну, просто на комментариях все тащит, вот типа, ну, развлекает народ хоть как-то.
I guess stick around for
А остальные раны, и раннеры, и комментаторы на заднем плане, которые сидят, то есть они могут комментировать, помогать, чтобы люди помогали. Ой, люди понимали, сидящие на стримах, сидящие сзади, что вообще происходит. Вот сейчас реально TMR почти все рассказывал. То есть, как бы, ну, как комментировал. Этот впереди, этот уже, не знаю, догоняет, этот, блин, типа, теряет свои, там, пауэрап, еще что-нибудь. Ну, реально, базарил, не переставая, весь час.
Donation announcement. We have a $335.55. This donation comes courtesy of Warp World. Thank you so much for having crowd control at ESA. The Warp World team has had a blast and we are very excited to be proud of this event. A big shout out to TGH for putting up the chat shenanigans and having some great attitude during the entire run. Lulu, hype. And this puts us $200 away from our PBO from last year, so let's get going.
Че, будем смотреть Mario 64 или нет? Ваши пожелания. Слушайте, ребята, а Ryzen 3-го поколения вышли уже или нет? $3800X есть, ни хрена себе, 33 тысячи стоит в DNS-ике. Прикольно. Чё ж в нем такого есть-то? 8 ядер, 16 потоков, техпроцесс 7 нанометров. 7! Базовая частота 3900. Да блин. Но это сейчас так сделали, Бобер. Раньше-то комментировали по одному комментатору. Сейчас уже просто шоу есть какое-то. Да и типа какая-то дискуссия ведется между комментаторами, тоже более развлекает. Так, а сколько 2700 теперь стоит? Столько же и остался стоить. Странно.
Happening. Before we planned a thing. We didn't plan anything. We just surpassed our last year's total of 71.8K with $73,000 for charity.
Нет, следующим будет Super Mario 64.
Thank you so much, guys, but we're not done yet. First of all, we're gonna be your, I guess, final.
Ран на 2 часа будет, например.
Ooh, maybe. But yeah, we have Joshimus right here. Oh, and me, Mergy, right here. Hopefully. But hey, what a race! Holy hell! 4 clips in a row without dropping anything? Jesus. I mean,
I don't know what it means, but everyone was really impressed. And so
yeah, no, this is like it's really hard to do.
Cool.
Also do like. It's hard to do properly, so. But yeah, I think now we have a run that's even a little bit more hype for some people. Okay. Maybe not for everyone, but still. Super Mario 64 120 star by the one and only Cheese.
Yeah, it says Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Intuition screen, but don't worry, we're not going to watch it a second time. I mean, we could, I wouldn't mind. But no, it is Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 64 next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's still something for SM64 that we maybe should mention.
Maybe.
There is an incentive that we're getting really, really close to meet for a 16-star bonus run, also by Cheese. We're like 2.5k away from that.
Вот был
but
бы
you still have time until the end of the
у них
20-star run to make it
ран
happen, so
по SM64 на 70 звезд, и бонусным раном был бы какой-нибудь 0/1 звезда, вот этот вот. Потому что там все зависит от одного единственного трюка в игре. То есть, если ты все идеально исполняешь, ты можешь без единой звезды закончить ран. Если он чуть-чуть не получается, то у тебя ран на одну звезду выходит. Если же... Ну, ладно, третьего не дано. Вообще, Марио 64 проходится, как сказать-то, ну, на 120 звезд это вообще без единого глича. Потому что там как бы замок, как бы карта, туда-сюда. И вот эти вот раны, ты можешь пропрыгать там где-то по текстуркам, вот выполнить один глич и без единой звезды пройти. Но при этом, если ты хочешь все уровни пройти, тебе нужно открыть все двери. Чтобы открыть все двери, нужны звезды. Звезды и ключи. Вроде как. Ну, вы поняли.
No, we can let the crowd decide. Okay. Guys, who do you want to win? Who's with Team Samu?
Oh, that was... Who's with Team Hidden Power? Yeah, see?
Oh!
Yeah.
Alright, I think the crowd has decided until we actually start the race.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see.
Team Samu's gonna rock.
That's gonna be an insane run. If you don't know what it is,
Mario 64 без прыжков.
for every single shine in the whole run, and they're all from around ESA. There's gonna be a massive queue. There's gonna be like massive teams getting hyped. I'm gonna get hyped.
I mean, everyone is gonna be.
Yeah.
The finale of ESA Summer 2019. Gigantic relay race with a lot of people. Super Mario 64. Hype.
Yeah.
That's literally the equation right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting really packed in here. It's towards the end of the event.
Yeah.
Some people have been saying emotional goodbyes. Everyone else is still holding on to each other until the end.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad day tomorrow when everyone is leaving or left already.
Don't be sad it ended. Be happy that happens. Alright.
We're gonna be here again for winter.
Yes.
Next year, summer, winter again, and summer again. Rinse and repeat.
When do we do autumn?
Spring.
Spring, yeah. Alright.
At this point, I also want to shout out our second stream that sadly already ended. Shout outs to Leva and Geeky Goon Squad. Without him, wow, I don't know what we would have
We'd
done.
only have one stream.
Yeah,
that's all we do without Leva.
But not enough games, you know? There are so many good submissions by so many different people and communities. We just need a second stream.
Yeah,
it's impossible otherwise.
The second stream is really useful. We had some scheduling issues, and second stream helps alleviate that as we switch between them. So really, this whole event wouldn't work without the second stream. So yeah, thank you, Leva.
I think he's like already packed up pretty much.
He can't hear us something.
Oh damn! Oh no, there he is! Hey! Can we give a shout out to Leva, please, guys?
Hey! Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. I'm not sure how they're gonna be with setup time. Considering there were 4 console games and we need another console game right after, so
yeah, I think we should stall on. What was your? So you've been around ESA. Have you watched many runs? What was your?
Actually, I didn't watch that many runs, sadly. But the some runs that I watched, like all of them were pretty high. I mean, probably the best ones were obviously 20.
Что там у нас такое?
In this video, I'll be explaining exactly what I do to collect Watch for Rolling Rocks 0.5 A presses. But first, we need to clear something up. Because every time I post a half A press video, I get the same comments over and over asking what it means, even though I always have a whole paragraph in the description explaining it. Which even starts with, if you're wondering what a half A press is, read this.
24 минуты. Пойдет.
But maybe what you guys need isn't a paragraph. Maybe you guys need an example. So, consider Wing Mario over the rainbow. Not even the whole star. Just consider getting to that cannon platform, which is the necessary part of getting the star. So, how many A presses does it take to get there? Well, if you say 0, that's wrong, because then Mario can't go far enough. If you say 1, well, it's true that Mario can get there with 1, but we can do a little better. We can do it in half an A press. To do that, we start the level already holding A, and then we use that A press to reach the platform. Now, hold on. I know what you're thinking. An A press is an A press. You can't say it's only a half. Well, TJ, Henry, Yoshi, hear me out. An A press actually has 3 parts to it. When A is pressed, when A is held, and when A is released. And together, this forms one complete A press. Now, usually it's the pressing that's useful, because that's the only part that makes Mario jump. However, sometimes it's sufficient to just use the holding part, which allows Mario to do little kicks, to swim in water, to fall slowly while twirling, and to fall slowly with the wing cap. And as for the release, well, there's currently no cases where that's useful or important, so don't worry about that. So in this fashion, Wing Mario over the Rainbow only adds on an additional 2 A presses to the run, since the first A, because we can just activate another lunge by repeating this.
Короче, к чему мы это смотрим вообще?
Actually checks for land over here. But that didn't stop me. After careful observation misaligned, it's easy to stay that way as well. Now, if you become QPU misaligned, you'll need to correct that in order to return to the main. So I do a little zigzag to bring me back towards the main map, as you can see on the PU map screen. Remember, I need to return to the main map in order to access the elevator, since there are no objects in PUs. As you may have noticed right there, the elevator didn't register me until I started kicking, and that's actually the reason why I've been holding A this entire time. By holding A, I can press B to do these little kicks. Without these kicks, I go through the elevator, but with the kicks, I can ride it up to gain precious height. Okay, so now we're closing in on the end. The final movement I do will be a kick onto the amazing emergency exit platform, then turn and launch myself towards the Scuttlebutt. That movement will bring me 10 PU to the right and 3 PU down, but since I want to end up on the main map, I reverse that displacement and so position myself 3 PU up and 10 PU left. While doing that, I simultaneously position... You have it.
Все, молодец, красавчик, могёшь. Лучший просто. Лучший, жаль, что нет.
Like, I practiced a lot. Did you practice a lot? Well, quote unquote practice, but it was just one jump that I really want to nail. I got it twice. That's it.
Okay, I really hope I don't mess it up. I've never played Sunshine. I've watched a few runs, but just
Блин, или спать пойти все-таки.
So alien to me.
Чтобы такого выбрать?
Really made for the GameCube,
no,
right?
none of them were on GameCube, funnily enough. Yeah, no, I never really had a GameCube or anything, so just the controller, like, the weird shape, the, like, notches and stuff, they're like, there's 2 buttons on one side, only one on the other, and the triggers are, like, clicking, it's like, what the hell is happening? So, I hope it goes well for everyone. It should be a fun race. It should be a bit better than last year as well, because we've actually had verification that Pete players know their shines as well, so it won't be...
They forced people to practice.
It won't be as much of a train wreck as last time.
I mean, even for this time, we have a lot of backup runners just in case.
Yeah, it should be a lot better organized this time.
It was definitely better organized,
yeah.
But still, shoutouts to Fuzzy. He's still a big help in all of this. So, yeah, I'm just excited.
I'm excited too.
But I think for now, this is going to be it, because we're going to have some things to read for you guys in terms of donations, because you guys are amazing and start to donate already. So, we're going to go back to the room cam. I think we're almost ready as well. So enjoy SM64, guys. And
Так,
if you
сейчас
want
уже
to
час ночи.
make sure to get those donations in.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a special little donation announcement. This is... Oh, sorry, my microphone's a little away from me. I'd like to make a very special donation announcement. This one comes directly from us at ESA Marathon for $1,382. With this donation, we want to thank Warp World for all the support. Crowd Control is amazing and we're glad you could make it. This is our part from TGH's suffering. The crowd may have won, but we're all winners. Let's push toward a new record for donations in support of the Alzheimer's Foundation. We also have a couple of $50 donations. We have $50 from Senko Zero with no comment, $50 from Mr. Barker95 with no comment, and $50 from Anonymous also with no comment. Currently, right now, we are less than $2,400 away from a bonus 16-star run by Cheese after his 120-star run. So let's try and get that met during his run. Thank you all so very, very much for the support. We really appreciate it.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Super Mario 64. My name is Cheese, CLG Cheese. My beautiful commentators, Flippio, hi, Fuzziness, and Wilco. Wilco was with me at TwitchCon like 3 months ago, and he's back.
CLG?
So, yeah, I think we're ready.
Что?
Ignore the 128 stars. That's I did not.
Не, я здесь лоскут.
I think we're ready. Yeah. Good. I don't know what to look at. Are we good? Okay, I guess we're good.
Do we have a button?
Alright, I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, go.
CLG Cheese. В смысле, какой нахер CLG? Эта команда что, существует еще, что ли? Counter-Logic Gaming. Какого хрена вообще спидранер под организацией? Что? Я знал, что дотеры были, как бы, ну, в этой организации когда-то очень давно, году так в 2013, наверное. Пропустил, сорян, GTA Vice City, я думаю, уже было, да, было позавчера, на самом деле. Как оценишь выступление? Ужасно. Я не досмотрел. Мне посередине рана просто ужасно скучно стало. Потому что у них там был рейс между двумя чуваками. И, короче говоря, они делали всякую хрень, которую хотели донатеры.
So 120 stars are notorious for having routes in the past. Cheese will not be the fastest route because the fastest route involves a pretty tough trick called LBOJ. But this is a much more marathon safe route. You know, you could easily lose like 30 seconds.
Короче говоря, один из тех раннеров пытался найти танк пол игры, потому что так донатер захотел. Типа, если ты донатишь 25 баксов и больше, ты можешь себе что-нибудь там, плюшку какую-то заказать на спидран. И, к сожалению, это было ужасно.
He's got a good dislike here though, since this is just a marathon run, he would do the other route like normal. This saves just about a second having going in here first.
То есть спидраны, они чем красивы? Тем, что есть маршрут, есть то, как выполняются отдельные миссии. Привет, Сань, ничего страшного. Я бы тоже был в говно, если бы хотел. К сожалению, я вообще не хочу быть в говно. Даже не в говно, а просто...
Everyone is like, oh, that sucks. 2019, boys. 2015 would have been like, yay.
True.
But we'll still get a second chance later. Yes, we have to do the slide twice since if you finish the slide under 20.
Кет на голове, ну да, типа ты видел, насколько хрень творилась там. И мне, к сожалению, это не понравилось вообще. Саня, чё повод-то какой? Суббота, что ли, просто?
Setup here. Cancel apparently. I guess if we're doing it. Yeah, so it's just gonna plane push. This is gonna be guaranteed then.
I moved the joystick ever so slightly.
Yeah.
So the backup strategy is in there. If you get pushed by that plank a tiny bit and then do the normal setup, it actually positions you perfectly for 100% guaranteed cannon setup there.
Yeah. I mean, the trick's been out so long, but still shout outs to Sakura.
Yeah.
Amazing trick.
Хорошо, когда не пьешь. Наверное.
Like we used to just walk off the edge there and just pray we hit the star hitbox, and it really sucks.
Yeah. Or shoot the wall if you didn't want to do it.
Nice.
Did not think that was gonna work, but alright.
There's like so many factors to this trick. Like you have to have a good positioning, a good height, good control stick,
good wall kick,
angle, good wall kick.
Also, another thing you might notice is Cheese is doing do not save and continue, and it doesn't look like it saves that much, but every time you save the game in Mario 64, the game kind of like lags for a little bit, and that adds up a lot of the run.
Так, а ты что, сегодня не работал, что ли?
So, in the long run, you can save quite a bit just doing that.
Yeah, risk obviously being that you could save and quit.
А то ты же обычно допоздна работаешь.
But if you just kind of don't do it.
Ну так, относительно допоздна.
Also, nice job on Cheese there making the cycle. This is the hardest 1/400 route, and you need pretty much near perfect movement to make the elevator cycle.
Yeah.
Ну типа до 9 вечера работаешь. Сейчас у тебя 11. А, в субботу с утра. Понял тебя. А завтра выходной, да?
This is like notorious for one of the first things you practice if you learn 70 or 120. You just grind 1/400 a lot.
And then you get stuck for like 2 weeks grinding.
You get stuck in one.
Тяжело смотреть спидран, когда сам не проходил игру, кто не проходил этого Марио, это круто. Честно скажу, мне этот Марио не понравился. Но в исполнении тех, кто могет, он смотрится достаточно круто. Сори за капс, да ничего страшного.
And grabbing the tree at a very specific height and angle to get a perfect angle to land on the edge there.
Было что-нибудь прикольное? Сегодня нет. Ну, сегодня было вот только что рейс на 4 человек по Супер Марио 3. И все. Остальное было... Ну, вчера я не стримил. Я тебе даже рассказывал историю, почему я не стримил.
So we want our camera to like align with the notches to have like the most consistency possible.
Yeah. So a lot of people give this game a lot of bashing, saying the camera's not that good, but honestly, if you run this game, you'll notice the camera's actually a lot better than people say.
Да, рассказывал.
It takes a lot, like, it's embarrassing.
Не знаю, я как-то прям проникся этой темой. Поэтому...
I had no idea there was a Mario cam and a Lakitu cam, and that's what happens to most people. They don't realize that there's a whole different camera system that.
Yeah, you have a lot of control if you know what to do with it.
I mean, I think it might be a bit hard to like wrap your head around it for like casual play.
Oh, a little bit early.
But for speedrunning, it's just perfect. Like, you can optimize the movement so much because the camera is always the same. Like, if it wasn't the case, then we wouldn't be doing all those crazy optimized spreads.
Что считаю не так? Я сам не знаю. Вот серьезно. Я не понимаю, в чем прикол. Я это в начале стрима говорил. Я не понимаю, почему этот стрим не пользуется популярностью вообще. Он также идет круглосуточно, его также могут смотреть в любой части мира, блин. Но GDQ смотрят сотнями тысяч человек. На этом стриме больше 20 тысяч я не видел. Да что зрители, Бобер, что, соответственно, донаты. Было бы здесь зрителей тоже под 150 тысяч на каком-нибудь ране по... Не знаю, по Battletoads хотя бы. Здесь бы тоже было бы большое количество донатов.
One thing that is like really hard speedrunning this game is talking while swimming, because you need a very certain rhythm to like the A presses, and missing a swim actually uses so much time. So
yeah, the timing's not that tight, but it's still just if you miss it, it's pretty bad. So he's kind of doing ship clip here.
Да, зрители отбираю. На Твиче целых 2.
Just by like kind of lining it up here. And yeah, that's it.
And you can just barely go onto his hitbox so you don't get hit.
Я не знаю, в чем прикол.
Get stuck in there anyways, and that's fine.
Видимо, вот в чем проявляется гниль американцев. Ивент европейский, они его... Да, они знают про него, спидранеры про него знают. Тут тут много американцев, раннеров. Сюда приехало даже. Поранил ногу, а в водоросли искупался. Ну, крутяк, чё. Ох ты ж, мать моя женщина. Чё-то сегодня Михасе, а Арт, вы откуда взялись вообще? Я последний раз вас в 2017 видел.
So yeah, 100 coin here is a little bit of a slow start. All the swimming stage is not super quick. A lot of people don't really find it the most interesting. But in this
Возможно, в Америке как-то пиарят данный ивент, данный стрим. Просто как бы, ну, даже население Европы, да, это европейский ивент. Он в Швеции проходит. Население, вот допустим, смотрело бы, там смотрела бы только Америка, здесь бы смотрела только Европа. Население Европы гораздо больше. Или в Европе что, все работяги, что ли? А в Америке просто много бездельников.
So you might see him have like weird camera angles when he's in the water. That's actually to reduce lag, because whenever there's like too much visible on the screen, the game starts lagging, and we want
Если бы я знал еще, Сань, где это находится.
Best time. So we're always trying to like reduce as much lag with different camera angles as we can.
Димас, я женился, так что не до стримов сейчас. Жена заболела в больнице, к сожалению. Вот и стрим в какой-то веке зашел. Да я же ничего не говорю. Типа, у меня сейчас зрителей нет вообще. Поэтому мне как бы то, что вы не можете стрим смотреть, ну, значит вы не можете стрим смотреть. Это как бы, ну, в порядке вещей. Женился, молодец. Хоть у кого-то в жизни что-то происходит.
Alright, one of my least favorite stars. Cannon shots. Don't like cannon shots.
Yeah, he's playing on a Hori control.
Просто как бы, ну, есть еще информация.
But that looks okay. A little bit high.
That's okay. That's the reason why we do it.
Скорее всего, правдоподобное, что мне самому скоро будет не до стримов. В топ GTA по спидрану вошел, да если бы. Я там на 12-м сейчас, что ли. У меня происходит. Так ты мне даже не пишешь.
I was gonna ask Chief, what was the reason you select style 1?
Because it has ship, so it reduces lag. Okay. But I can't now, because if I mess it up again, I don't feel bad.
Полковнику никто не пишет.
Mess up the cannon shot, he can still do, I think jet string was left, right?
Yeah. That's good. That's perfect.
Okay. It's a very small time loss.
It's a lot better to line it up for a second more than miss it.
Не происходит ничего. Это не отменяет того факта, что ты мне не пишешь.
Last one is a jet stream star where you just have to swim through the 5. No wait, that's
yeah, that's later.
That's later.
Just have to swim into the star.
Nice. Cool. Alright, I hope you guys like the slide because we'll see it again.
You need the yield stars. Yield star. Yeah.
Oh.
It's because you did the extra star.
Боши подрубал.
Probably calming stars.
Oh, yeah. I'm so used to seeing 6.
Ранов 6, наверное, уже сделал, ну, за год, в смысле, прям.
That's true.
С прошлого ноября, да нет, даже не 6. Слеп.
Just here to plug
Сколько премов только что 9-10 разыграл сам.
Yeah, we have any quick donations again. We just gotta wait for Dio here.
Yeah. Cool, thank you, Fuzzy. We have a $15 donation from 11 Cool, who says, congrats in advance for reaching 200k followers on the Twitch.
Дорабатываю 3 дня и увольняюсь. Молодец. Может еще что-то интересное. Видишь, с ребятами. Набухался. Ногу поранил. Почему проходит раз за разом? Потому что звезды нужны все. А на уровне несколько звезд. Может быть спрятано. Плюс еще некоторыми дополнительными фиговинами можно звезду надыбать. Или 100 монет собрать.
Here we go, guys. What's it gonna be?
I like good.
We'll see.
That's a 7 or 6.
No, at least a 6. This is a 6, baby.
Oh, oh damn.
Hogs in chat.
See, I tried. I had my redemption.
Goddamn legend.
We were all wrong.
We don't need 6s.
Same thing here, the light from the stage here lags a lot, so you do Mario Cam, so it turns around in the lobby.
Now you might question, like, how do we know all this lag reduction? We actually have like practice cards where it counts the lag frames on the N64 when we do movements, so we can like just test out different camera angles and we can actually tell like how much we actually lose.
It's not too bad. Yeah,
Nice backup. Very clean.
It can be very difficult just because of it's kind of a buffer turning when you're flying, so it's a lot harder than it looks to just go around and get them really quick again.
Yeah, so like swimming in this game, flying is kind of got its own mechanics as well. And depending on how you turn, how you swoop downwards, you get different speed values. And there's even like a practice run for this game where you can look at the speed values and learn a lot from it.
You also saw he was rolling out over the switch. It's in order to prevent the text from popping up that tells you that you have the wing cap now. So it's shortly skip. Okay, that good now.
Забудет он еще написать. Вот видишь, с этого все начинается.
It's like different cycles on this stage. I assume she's gonna go for the safe one.
Забыл написать, и где-то в мире грустит один Димасик, понял?
Like the important part is like the movement controls right here. So if you have a good cycle, you can just draw up, get the point.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower. Yeah.
Что?
Yeah, you gotta be really careful there with your speed. If you get a bad speed or a bad angle.
Вообще не до шуток. Да чё опять-то?
Also another fact is that
Я же не умею быть серьезным, как будто ты этого не знаешь.
so you have to make sure that you get enough distance.
So she's saving time and not switching to Hori.
True.
Нет, Арт, у меня сейчас микрофон с вебки просто подключен.
He's gonna go for it? Oh, he's going for it.
Ooh, nice. That's just pure RNG, but it saved time, so very welcome.
I learned that from fuzziness. The half spin throw. I saw you do it once and I was like,
It's good.
So basically it's like only, I think it's a 10% chance or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard a 10%.
Yeah. That Bowser actually dances in the beginning and then he doesn't turn around, so you can, if you spin fast enough, actually hit him in the bomb with just half a spin. But you have to spin really fast, so...
Yeah. You gotta like throw him like slightly diagonal on the bomb, but not too far.
На случайные стримы не заходишь?
Cool, you got straight off though.
Ну, это нормально.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, 1 in 10, it's not that often.
These walls give people a lot of problems.
Слушай, Бобер, а ты чё, на Пикаче больше не сидишь?
5 star. Yeah, I get something back wrong. But basically you don't want to get a first frame walking there.
That was a quick grab.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, funny thing though, like, people thought it was 4 frame wall kicks for 10 years. And then a tester tried it out, and it turned out it was 5 frames.
It's crazy that no one thought of doing that before.
I mean, testers knew, but they didn't know that we thought it was 4 frames, so...
Okay.
Makes me kind of wonder like how they determined it was 4 frames. Was it just somebody saying it and then...
It's just like we thought it felt like 4 frames. So it's like 4 frames.
Also, the reason why Cheese left Bomb on Battlefield earlier is because he needed the wing cap, and without the wing cap, 100 coins is a disaster.
Yeah, I mean technically possible to finish, but it will be super slow if it's not test stuff. Even then, I think.
Ну да, у меня нету сейчас всех чатов, к сожалению. У меня нету алертов.
I'm not sure if you do a lot of the new stuff discovered here with like areas you have to run. Oh.
Потом, когда я вернусь на свою хату уже, стрим будет с нормальным микрофоном, тогда я буду и YouTube читать уже, и это... Да, Last Hope, нету у меня алертов. Спасибо большое за поддержку тебе. Last Hope поддержал канал на 200 рублей и сообщает. Нет, надо, блин, сейчас надо выбрать голос классный. Сейчас я зайду в настройки, сделаю голос Захара злой. Или Джейн. Ну-ка, сохранить. Ну-ка, озвучь мне эту тему.
Влад, подчеркивание, Хоп поддержал ваш канал на 200 рублей и сообщает. Дима, стоп.
Спасибо.
I love when they do in other games, they just count like how many characters away they are.
Yeah. But this game just has like units as an actual unit.
So now it's the first time we see some shell action.
Well, I think he's doing secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so used to seeing I really played the game before I've done this.
Yeah, usually 100 coin is probably done first because if you mess up...
Ну, Бабища фигни не скажет.
Well, so I just want to talk about cannon shots in this game. You might have noticed that when Cheese landed on the island, he was facing quite far upwards in terms of angle. And when you shoot out the cannon will kind of keep the momentum direction of where you landed.
Yeah.
Like stores your angle.
Yeah.
If I touched the island like I did while turning left, if I shot out the cannon, I would have like shot out turning left, and that would have been really bad.
And a lot of people don't know that when they run this game for the first time, and like have problems getting the secrets in the air. But if you understand that one mechanic there, you can avoid it.
So basically, whenever you land, you keep that angle.
Which star is this?
The box star?
The box star.
Oh yeah. Again, I was thinking about them.
Yeah. So you land with a certain angle, and then as soon as you start flying again, is when you convert to that angle again. So you do the cannon shot, and as soon as you get control of Mario, then you will actually get a different angle. It also works with like a normal triple jump, like.
Сказка про непьющего рандома.
Not the best RNG, but 2 points is fine. Yeah.
So there's been many ideas and routes for this sort of thing. There's 100 coin here.
Да.
Generally,
Сказки на вранье основаны, получается.
You can get the small box as well, but it adds a lot more RNG to the coin pool. It's kind of frustrating. It does save a good amount of time, but it's not very consistent.
So he flipped the ledge there and maintained his speed.
It's just a little bit. It wasn't the fastest.
And this is why the wing cap is so crucial here.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically if you go with the shell, you will...
Да чё, Сань?
But you can actually increase it by like...
Я чё, виноват, что ты в говно, что ли?
If you get like frame perfect jumps, you can like continue to increase your speed. So you see like small optimizations like that. We'll see leave lava lands.
So Cheese got unlucky at the very start, missed a coin just because of RNG, but got every other coin he wanted on the route. So he's going to be skipping a pole here, and saving a lot of time from not having to run around for 5 extra points.
Yeah. There's also one more mechanic that happened in that sequence. When he landed on the island, he does a side flip. And then at the end of your side flip, if you delay your jump by a few frames, you can actually change the angle of your double jump very slightly. And that can be useful in a few places in this game.
No coin.
So yeah, there isn't much RNG in this game, but coin spawns and enemies.
Yeah, it's more of a skill to react to it usually, but sometimes you just have like a route where you just have to go as fast as possible and it can mess you up. Kind of like this.
That was a beautiful one.
Yeah, it was very good besides some of the RNG.
It was very good.
Yeah, the RNG in this game it's like
minuscule.
But like the more skill you have, the better you can deal with it, kind of thing. Because once you know how to deal with bad RNG, you can lose less time because you're better at the backup strats, kind of thing.
And also just better at reacting to when the points spread.
Yeah.
Alright, go to basement, the hardest section of the run, so they say.
Yeah, SSL is the run killer. Like, usually a lot of runs die on the next level. Especially with like all the new strats that we started doing in SSL. Nice punch grab.
The save's quite, what, it's like run second. Something like, I'm not gonna guess exactly. It's
just like 5 years.
I don't know that's the last time.
So yeah, you can dive into mids, but you then have to wait for Mario actually to get up. And with the punch grab, he just instantly talks to MIPS.
Alright, so SSL is full of optimizations.
Medium bomb. So he doesn't want that. You can easily do it with it, a little bit harder, but it's like slower to use the medium bomb. So you just want to throw it and try it a second time.
Yeah. So he basically tries to re-grab the bomb. Nice. Topless.
He got topless. I mean, he has a straight bomb, but it's fine.
Yeah. So, you're wondering why did Cheese like go these weird angles towards that wall there? That's actually a camera setup Cheese is using. What that does is, because it's in Hori, it's a bit harder to grab the edge. Because you need a very specific kind of angle from the wall kick there. And just by manipulating the camera and using that angle from the camera, you can grab the edge a lot easier.
Yeah. It's still very hard though.
Yeah. But that was a good job. That's one Cheese.
Yeah, good job, Cheese.
Thank you.
Такие ивенты создаются на благотворительность просто. Спидранеры показывают игру и как ее можно поломать. Просто показывают, просто ран. ВРы все ставят дома.
And with that, we are less than $2,000 away from the 16-star bonus run after this run. So let's get those donations in.
Nice.
Very good job. Okay, nice.
So that's a trick called Pillarless. Notorious won the hardest tricks in the run. The punch for the bomb is frame perfect, I believe.
Oh yeah, I mean to get the big bomb.
Нет, не закидают.
After that, you need to manipulate the movement in the air with the bomb while it's pushing you backwards. And using the momentum from the bomb.
Бывает иногда такое, что да, раны не заканчивают.
It saves a lot of time.
Но, как правило, там обычно скилловые ребята, которые знают сейвовые страты. И если что, выкрутиться просто.
More nervous now.
Wilco ruined it.
I'm sorry. Right, so this is one of the hardest stars in the game.
Yeah, the red coins used to be done in a different order, and then we found like the bounce of the wall that would change the order of the red coins. We found like a better ending, like so many optimizations to just one star.
Yeah, but now like using that bounce with the triple jump, you can maintain all the speed you have from the downslope, and can like in one swoop just get all the red coins here. And it looks amazing. I love this strat so much.
So fun to practice.
Oh, that's very nice.
Nice!
Ooh, that's actually the, full new strat, and it's super fast.
It's not very safe, but
no.
Good job. Nice one, Cheese. That was great.
My heart is pounding so hard I got lightheaded.
That's great.
Oh.
I'm amazed.
Саня держит в курсе, ну, хорошо.
I get so nervous every time.
Like I was actually nervous because the angle, like with the speed that you had, I kind of didn't know that you actually made it.
Let's go.
But you did, so.
Do you manipulate the little bomb here to walk into the flag guy? And very good RNG. Yeah, well, it was okay.
Good RNG, bad gameplay.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it.
Everyone knows, he's honest.
So again, looking away here to reduce lag from the pokey dying.
Do you mind a quick donation, Cheese, during us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We have a $5 donation from Green, who says, "Hey Wilco, greetings from Norway." And also a $10 donation from Ultra Soul, who says, "Enjoying to watch this run done by Cheese. Really awesome to see, and also we need to see that 16-star bonus run."
Let's get it in. Keep him coming. Yes, this star has a lot of like small optimizations, like getting the triple jump at the top of the pillars, using like the top to kind of cancel one of your jumps.
Yeah.
Like hitting what are they called, the cactus guys?
Pokey.
Hit them at the bottom. Generally spawns a coin close to the ground. There's loads of like little things that matter.
Oof.
That was
that messes up the cycle.
That was a little bit weird.
Yeah. So basically, there's a mechanic where if you crouch, because he was pressing C in order to do the long jump, but during that little moment, he actually crouched and hit the wall, and then he actually bombed. Even if you have like very little speed.
That was still okay. He barely got in a wall kick there. It's pretty hard to
Yeah,
see.
I was surprised.
Also, the jump he just did there after the red coin animation.
That's a cool strat.
Sorry, the secrets animation can actually crash the game if you input too fast.
If you move the analog stick, you just have to jump without an input.
This
Now,
is
it also depends on the position you're in, but if you're on the ground, it's fine as long as you just do a full jump without pressing anything.
This is only a glitch on the Japanese version of the game, and like 50 said, as long as you jump and you input something after jumping, it's fine.
Yeah, I think actually it might be on the US as well, but it's like some tricks are specific to JP where it can happen.
Yeah. But Cheese is an expert, and he knows how to avoid it easily.
Expert.
So, all good.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You're an expert.
The crash. The sound glitch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
То сколько здесь звезд-то находится? Там изначально 4 звезды показывали.
Started so hard.
And he did it. Woo! Let's go. Good job.
Do you have any other donations real quick?
Sure, thank you.
Он уже 6 звезд здесь нашел на одном уровне.
As always, congrats to all runners, good luck to Cheese, and particular hello to Fuzzy, have fun all, and a $50 anonymous donation with no comment. We are streaming on Twitch, and I would like to remind you all that your Twitch subs and your cheers will be going to the final donation total. So let's get those in, as well as those donations towards the 16-star bonus run.
He's right.
Alright, so HTC 100, you guys want to talk about this?
Sure. Maybe arguably one of the hottest stars in the entire game. You have to do a lot of precise stuff. Oh, it barely makes it. Yeah. That's fine. Missing the red coin. You just have to make this elevator.
Oh, that was YOLO. Nice.
Цель игры.
So, like you can see, a lot of like.
Короче, ты находишься в замке. Замок, грубо говоря, как карта. И чтобы открывать дальнейшие двери, тебе нужно определенное количество звезд просто набрать. И получается так, что нужны все. В большинстве случаев. Если ты проходишь без гличей. А он именно так и делает.
Plus, there's gonna be a BLJ here, which is the first in the run, the only one in the run, I think.
The only one?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, vocal clip is not a real thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. 2 air BLJs? Yeah,
that's fine.
Good job, though.
Pretty nice run so far.
I think it's like, you can explain how hard this is, but it kind of shows just by itself how difficult it is to learn.
Well, so one of the reasons why we do the current HMC route we do is because there's boulders in this room.
Yeah.
And one, it makes the boulder cycle a bit better, so the boulders don't hit you often. But two, the RNG at the end here with the blue coin from the top eyeball doesn't lose as much time overall if it falls down.
Да, я даже не знаю, есть тут грибочки с цветочками или нет.
I can't remember which way around. Cheese can probably correct me, but I think the route he's doing here technically.
Я нашел активированного глепа по цене на завтра. А чё пил-то?
Triple jump walking.
You're grabbing the sow and then you falling down?
Yeah, falling down.
Nice.
Oh, dang, it was a cool idea.
Because it's kind of annoying if you go on top of the platform to get on the other side to the star.
Because if you grab a star while ground pounding, Mario actually falls to the ground quicker, so the animation for the star animation starts quicker as well. So.
There's a smart backup on the go.
Needless to say, that was the worst possible RNG it could have gotten.
Yeah,
for that coin.
yeah. But like on the other side, but not on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a good 100 coin. So, because he got to the elevator late, he actually had an off angle, and he still like kind of found the right angle for the long jump wall kick for the red coin on top.
Cool. You don't want to ledge grab there, but it's fine.
Блин, зря я начал этот ран смотреть.
Well, you do it right.
Я уже засыпаю.
What just happened there is HMC pretty much doesn't have anything on top of the walls, so you can just go over them.
Yeah.
And you can clip into the ceiling of the different room below, which is the I keep getting the secret. I don't want to say Nessie because it's not Nessie.
Well, Dory, I think.
Dory, yeah. So you can just go straight there, but you still have to be very careful because there are kill planes.
Ooh, first frame walking. This is a very fast.
Oh, that's new.
Yes. I am a legend.
You're not wrong.
That was awesome.
Even though I did the box jump like 2 times.
Да, очень даже похоже, что
I remember when there was an achievement to get Blink.
есть в этом списке нечто лишнее.
It's still cool.
Yeah.
Точнее, не лишнее, а взаимоисключающее.
So yeah, with the triple jump, box jump, you can't hold forward the entire time doing the triple jump because
there's out of bounds zones, yeah.
And also, like the wall exists to a certain height, so you can't. Okay.
Oh. You can go through there and just get down, but he has to kind of wait for the elevator and then jump down now.
It's actually a lot harder than it looks. You need to like long jump right at the edge and have a good angle towards the side of the gate.
Because the wall pushes you in again, so you have to go around it.
So if you're too far left, the gate will just push you back in bounds. And if you're too far right, it can work sometimes, but you have generally a bad angle, so you just
you want wall kick.
You get you want wall kick and you get a squash animation, which is super slow.
But pretty nice beyond that.
Yeah. It's a hard start. It's like one of the secretly hard stars in HMC.
But I think I cut off Wilco before he could speak.
I don't really remember what it was.
You were talking about how the wall is actually like a certain height, so you can walk into it if you hold forward too early after the box triple jump. So it's difficult because you have to do a triple jump, but you have to slow down as you get the triple jump in order to get over it. So it's not just like hold forward all the way.
Yeah, like I was saying before, there are kill planes here. So around the middle of the room, at the top of the room, there's like kill planes, and if you hit those, you'll just squash and die instantly.
Yeah.
More like death planes.
Yeah, I think it's just ground that's out of bounds.
It just looks so cool when like, the screen goes completely black, and you just suddenly in a different room. I love it.
Yeah, when new players don't know what's going on.
I've never seen this room before.
Да, Саня, вдруг как бы тебя
He's gonna see right there,
пронесет, хотел сказать, но типа наоборот, пропрешься и все будет нормально на утро.
Yep. So it's kind of weird to explain, but there's just like one frame you're on the water and the next you're on the switch, and it registers that before you hit the water itself. So it's kind of precise, and if you get a like late wall kick or you hit the wall too early, you can do kind of a ground pound, because it's just a timing thing of when you would hit the ground. But there is also a backup, you can like kick the wall or ground pound pretty high, and you still get it. So not a bad start.
Like basically the game checks Maro's position in certain increments, and you have to hit that right increment where his state is still falling, but he's actually on the switch.
Do you have any quick donations in the meantime?
Thank you, Fuzzy. We have a $25 donation from Worm, who says, thanks for keeping me distracted this week. A $5 donation from Nevflin, who says, slow down, this isn't how I remember Mario 64. A $50 anonymous donation with no comment. And a $100 donation.
Nice.
That comes from Hippo and says, cool, we can make this awesome marathon longer, I'm in. And that went towards the 16-star bonus run, which is currently at $8,216 out of 10,000. So let's keep getting them in.
Yeah, 1,800 to go, and you're going to see a 16 run after this. And there's about just over an hour left, so you have good time to donate still.
Especially if you like glitches. 16's a way more of a glitch fest run.
I heard Cheese really likes those BLJs, so you should definitely get this run in.
It's better on hard.
Yeah. So while there were donations, there was the boulders. They are actually RNG, but she's got fine RNG, so you can just go around the left side.
Like for Lava Land's the stage that people like, I should never lose more than like 10 seconds or second to stage.
Yeah, it's a kind of an easy stage. You can pretty easily mess up and actually die pretty quickly, but a lot of the stars are simple, short movement. A lot of stars are actually done in 70 star, and I guess some in 16 star as well. So it's just a quick stage.
Не забанит, Алиса не банит за ссылки.
A little bit harder, but again, the 100 coin you move around in a shell most of the time, so it's not tricky movement because you're just holding it like an ankle. Yeah.
I mean, there are some tricky strats. You got like the quick big bully strat that the Zai does, for example. Like the one we like go to the right and ground pound instantly. There are some.
Oh yeah, I mean it's tricky, but like if you know what to do, it usually won't go bad, and you might lose a second or two. Like, it's a kind of just a consistent stage if you don't end up doing something really bad with the lava.
The bad thing is, if you do actually end up having to reset run and leave Lava Land, then you kind of question yourself. Like, what is going on?
It's this is kind of like the milestone point in the run. So a lot of people kind of judge the runs like, oh, what was my leave for Lava Land time in basement? You might hear like cheese or panque or you know.
Блин, вот пока спать хочется, надо ведь идти спать.
Like, oh, this is
А то вот раз хочу и все, и песос.
Lava Land time. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this sub? Whatever it is. Yeah. Like, what is a good leave for Lava Land time to you, cheese?
For this round, it's like a low 41, yeah. 40. Sub 41 is like, okay, I need to settle down now. I need to get serious and stop talking.
Yeah. Do you have any quick donations real quick while Leave Lava Land goes on?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a $5 donation from Zep who says we're over 30 minutes in. Can we get another donation trade rolling for that 16-star run? And a $10 donation from Smack.
А я спать, так я вам оставлю, проснусь через часик, да потом офну стрим. Ладно, короче, авкану, прогуляюсь немножко и снова приду залипать. Мне еще часа 2 спать нельзя. Ну уж извините, у меня 2 часа ночи. Я только режим наладил. Сейчас приду, ребят.
Got a little bit delayed, the bullies start to split up because they're running around on a global cycle. So it initially was hard as well, but of course the backflip didn't really help.
Yeah, like the instant ground pound's kind of a crucial part of that strat, and it just kind of reduces the chance that bullies will kind of push you around if you do it. So that's why Cheese got a backflip there. It's like he pressed Z and A at nearly the same time.
He can back this up though.
Nice. That's really hard to get back on.
Fire's not in the way? Okay, cool.
Oof. So scary.
And
I'm terrified.
Yeah, nice backup. That's a very scary backup to do for anyone.
Just a couple seconds lost. Like, that's this kind of thing that can easily go wrong. The elevator's tricky in 2 different ways. You don't have a lot of space to triple jump on, but you can also hit an invisible ceiling and just fall down into the lava.
Yeah.
But thankfully you had just enough time to get back on if you know what angle to hold.
Yeah, like Flip said, it looks like you're just falling off, like you're not jumping, but he actually did the triple jump.
Yeah.
But the invisible seam just pushed him straight downwards.
But that one was just a spacing issue. Just so little space.
Does it even lag RNG on this level? Like, if the eyeball is actually facing you and watching you, you actually lose like a second to lag, which was not the case this time, so...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then there's also that's why you get lag? I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I had no idea.
Because it's 50-50 if he rotates clockwise or counterclockwise, but he will only like focus you when he does one of those 2 things.
Nice. Good manipulation of the bullies to get around them.
Can't really reduce lag everywhere, sadly.
This is a pretty fun section movement-wise as well.
Yeah. The camera's actually kind of nice here. You can kind of just hold upright-ish the entire way. Single jump up, nice.
Ah.
Yeah, that jump over the flame is like really precise. So.
Yeah. Some people just like slow down a tiny bit there. There's like it barely loses any time.
Hardest trick in the game? Question mark.
Playing the save.
Exclamation point. Sub 42, barely.
Do we have any donations in the meantime?
Thank you, Fuzzy. We have a $20 donation from Tao Sky who says, you know what? I did not have the occasion to donate for the last GDQ, so here's 20 more. A $25 donation from Nev Flynn who says, reminder to stand up and stretch at least once every hour during play. And a $100 donation from Roll.
Clap, clap, clap.
Thank you,
Verbal
audience.
clapping. Thank you, Cheese.
Who says, had a blast attending ESA this year. I'm now at home watching the finale and had to donate to get the 16-star run happen. Keep up the good work, everybody.
Okay, so he got the myth grab there, and I'm jealous that he can do it every time.
Like
it's so tight, and if you miss him, it's instant time loss.
The problem with Mips there is the camera is like facing backwards, and you literally can't see what you're doing, and you can't turn the camera fast enough while moving to really see Mips there, and you kind of just have to do it by feel for the most part.
But even if you know the feel, it's just very tight to get around the wall with enough speed as well, and you have to make sure that you're far enough right that he runs left.
I think Vanish Grab is actually one of the hardest levels with like all the optimal strats.
Definitely, yeah.
And it's so punishing because if you fall down, you get spawned in the mode again.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, wow.
That could have been way worse. Small mistake.
That was scary.
Yeah. So like, there's loads of like little optimizations in the pole section there. Yeah, like the pole section there, you see Cheese tried to do a wall kick on the very thin pole there. You can actually do that lower as well. Like you can make a slightly odder cycle, which is quite risky. And the one Cheese is like barely slower, but at least he didn't fall off and die.
Yeah. And the reason people yell Glemic is because he invented that strat.
Did he actually make it?
No.
No. Certain YouTube video, but anyway.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Vanish Cap is my least favorite star in the game.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
enjoy it,
good.
but it didn't die. That's all that mattered.
Yeah, I think this is the only time we use a backflip in the run.
And the bullies and allowed. Oh wait, that was a mistake.
Well, so another thing to note, Cheese grabbed the star like super low, just to save the frames.
That's another thing for optimization. Yeah.
Feels good when you do it.
Yeah,
when you get it.
Ground pounding sets your fall speed to max. So if you hit a star with a ground pound, you immediately go downwards. But for some stars, you don't have the spacing and time to just go under it and ground pound. So what you want to do is dive very low into it, because that's pretty much the only other option.
I think this is the star where the world record actually died.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah. So in this star, in
Talking
red,
about dying.
in CCM, this star has gone for a lot of optimizations over the years.
Yeah.
Just small things like how to slide, jump over the penguin, the bridge section at the bottom there. Like
Yeah, I
when
didn't
to
even
get
know
the
that
coins.
red coin was done in that order.
Yeah, now they
since
do the
last I
left
played.
to the right, then the
Yeah.
bridge teleport, and like so many things have been timed just to save like like very frames pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't die. So the run is officially world record pace.
Yes. Go. Any type of quick donations again?
Certainly. We have an $8.60 donation from Perbip who says, yeah, sorry, I don't like that floating point value. I prefer integers. Let's hit that incentive. And a $100 donation. Woo!
Keep them coming.
From Late Blue Rupee, who says, we still doing this? And I'd like to remind everybody that we have hit 74,000. If we can find the remaining $1,570 to get this 16-star bonus run from Cheese, we'll also hit 75k. So let's get those donations in.
Cheese did with like a backwards momentum maintaining thing there where you clip off the edge and you keep the momentum, you can go into the door. He just didn't hit it.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Often called the Michael Jackson because of the moonwalk.
Yeah.
Cheese likes that name.
Oh.
I've been having issues with that all the time.
I think is there an optimization here since I last played?
So they reduce lag there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also an optimization where, what Flippy just mentioned, where you actually land and you do a single jump, and then you can let go of the penguin before you actually talk to the other penguin.
There's actually one of the things I love about the...
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
I can show you later.
It saves time.
Yeah, so one of the things I love about the SN64 community is like so many little things and like lag reduction strats people just share. It's really cool.
Yeah. We actually have like a channel where we just put like gameplay ideas. Everyone who thinks of like a new strat, a new idea that could be faster, we post it in there, and then we discuss it. So it's
And it's
really
discussed in a separate channel, so it's kept pretty mature.
Hopefully.
It's
and,
okay.
And it's really community, like as a community we try to optimize the game as much as we can.
So he does a single jump into dive into the penguin there. People used to just do slide kick because it's pretty easy to maintain speed. But it actually kind of randomizes the penguin's movement on the slide a little bit. So this is just for consistency's sake.
Nice. That coin jump is one of the scariest jumps in the game.
It is the scariest jump in the game.
Yeah.
He's only allowed to miss one coin.
Yeah, if you miss that jump there for that coin, or coin circle, no, it's like a C-shape
rainbow
ring. Yeah. So basically, if you miss that, you have to re-enter the slide, and that loses so much time.
You can. I think you can technically still
All
make
right,
it.
I'm gonna ask you guys to stop talking for like 5 seconds. For the Oh no! Wait, never mind. I messed it up anyway. I'm very scared.
He wants to hear where the penguin is,
Yeah.
so he can jump into the star without. Because if you hit the star too early, you land down, do the animation, and the penguin just pushes you off, and you clip to the bottom of the stage, and you die.
Yeah. So if I didn't mess that jump up, basically what Flippy said.
Thank you.
And sometimes the penguin, like, I don't know why, but the penguin could take a lot longer to finish the race. And if you land on too early, you'll die because it will push you out.
It's like a rubber banding thing.
Yeah.
It depends on the speed.
Yeah.
It depends on how far ahead you go on the penguin, if your rubber band's harder or not.
Yeah, usually if the penguin gets ahead of you, then he will slow down because then Mars is supposed to get ahead of him again.
But I think it's actually something to do with the height, but I could be wrong.
But it can also happen that you're just barely ahead of him, but it counts as the penguin actually being ahead. Like that's what I noticed at least. that slows them down at the end.
So yeah, this one has also. She's messing around
Swag.
with the sliding.
Swag.
You can get him to talk to you instantly here. You have to kind of show the way for the snowball to hit the body. But if you stand on top of the side and you jump down where you can talk to him, it just immediately starts the animation.
And that's CCM. If you have any quick donations again, feel free.
Thank you very much. We have a $5 2-cent donation from Anonymous, a $15 donation from Anonymous, and a $5 donation from Trey, all with no comment. And I'd like to remind everybody that your Twitch subs, your Twitch Prime, and your cheers will all go towards the donation total at the end of this. And would you like to own some awesome ESA merch? Well, the Yeti, our partner this year, has a special line of ESA merchandise which includes free shirts and a pin. You should go check out their awesome ESA selection and their other gaming items at www.theyeti.com/ESA.
Alright, so this is BBH. Generally, you want to start with the Ghost Hunt star. You don't have to, but you kind of just want to get out of the way.
Well, I guess you have to, pretty much, just because...
Ah, dang.
Yeah, he tried to do a door skip. Because of the time stop, the doors aren't... I guess they're not loaded. Well, you can't hit them anyways.
Yeah.
After you ground pound the boo, so until the text comes up. So you can actually go through the door and land in the other room immediately and skip the door animation, but... Yeah, just barely not far enough forward.
It was considered stupid for a long time in the Mario community to go for door clip, but you know, everyone wants to go faster, and you know, with a lot of testing and persistence, door clips becoming
and just the
part of
world
the route.
record being faster and faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing Ghost Hunt first, because whenever we actually hit a ghost, we get a text box, so we don't want those text boxes to appear during 100 coins.
Yeah, exactly. BBH is known for being one of the pretty tough stages, just because like you can fall in the basement, for example, the factory they call it. Just very small things like the build on the roof, you can mess up, you can fall down from that if you mistime a few things, or you can just lose a lot of time. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, a lot of things. One other thing is actually that we go outside of the dimension with the vanish cap.
Так, я снова здесь. Сколько я пропустил? Хрен пойми, сколько я пропустил. Неважно.
That was really nice.
That's very good.
Yeah, easily makes it in.
So we used to do red coins separately in BBH, but this route just tends to be way faster.
Привет, Пина. Ты чё-то какой-то поздний сегодня, чё не спишь-то? Чё-то я быстро. Быстро? Ну я не спал. Поэтому чё мне быть долго?
In the old days we would use a route where we would...
That's RNG, but you can, if the coins align, you can do a triple jump immediately instead of having to kind of collect them first.
And if he doesn't get the right RNG, you can just do something different anyway. So it doesn't matter too much. It's like, you might as well just set it up.
You can tell that it's gonna be like
Малую? Насколько малая?
Because it's gonna be on the left side and it's super annoying because if you fail like
Пинат, я даже не знал, что ты семейный, оказывается.
If you like, for some reason that sliding platform can just bonk you if you have like a bad angle, bad position, and
pretty sure it doesn't do that if you do the C came up, does it? But I might be wrong.
5 месяцев, годик, это же нет.
Yeah, but that's like one of the scariest points in the whole run, and they can just end your run just right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Flippy just said, there's like a mechanic where if you like see up and go into first person while you slide down, you're not gonna like move to the side or anything when you fall down. So that's like a safe way to
avoid the bonk. Yeah.
Exactly.
А самому тебе, Пинат, сколько, если не секрет?
As I mentioned before, like this would be actually the style we would do with 100 coins before, because we get so many blue coins with the boost. But it's actually not faster to do this, and so we're doing...
Блин, вот я почему-то не могу воспринимать вот... Каждый раз, когда ты в чатик входишь, да, вот с этим вот... С брудлордиком, который такой веселенький, туда-сюда, как бы здороваешься. Когда софт заходит в чатик, и когда вот с паузеттой с какой-нибудь, типа там, ура, там, привет, или с ничего бобром, ну, типа вот так вот. Причем постоянно, то есть на веселе, в хорошем настроении и прочее. Как-то не верится, что этим людям больше, чем 15 лет. Ну ладно, больше, чем 19. К сожалению, на гудгейме даже я уже постарел. Сколько раз мне уже 17 исполнилось за то время, сколько я стримлю? В этом году еще раз исполнится.
BBH is actually one of the longer levels run, just because like there's so many doors you have to go through.
Yeah, most stages are long. Actually, every star is long in this stage except for the library, the last one. Every star is almost more than 30 seconds, which is very. I don't think there's another stage that has a stage that's long.
А софт постоянно Боузету вспомнит. А ему, оказывается, больше 30.
Two stars in this stage, while in other stages we do a lot more, like Leaf Lava Land we do like 6, I think.
Yeah. Is that still done in 70 star? I haven't run it in a while. Is
Yeah,
one still done, sorry? The BBH, because people were talking about skipping it, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone run with skipping it, but...
Okay.
Может показаться, что у меня в голове мысль примерно такая, что чем вы старше, тем меньше у вас веселья в голове. Я не предлагаю. Я говорю, что мне почему-то так кажется. У меня такое ощущение складывается. Ну, конечно, лучше так. Гораздо лучше. Чем как некоторые заходят и говорят: ой, опять ты все еще стримишь, ничему тебя я еще не научил, и жизнь не научила, ты бездельник гребаный, шатал тебя там. Ничего зазорного, чтобы вспомнить Боузету в 30. Ну, да. Все правильно. Иди на завод, ага. Ну, типа того. Не, на самом деле, ребятушки, поддержите канал, ставьте лососи, иначе стримов еще меньше будет. Сейчас-то ладно у меня тут. Типа мне... Выходные, так сказать, устроили.
Nice, that was a good swing. So we could actually miss a coin here on purpose just because you have 101 coins on this route, but well, it doesn't matter too much that he gets an extra because he did the same movement he would do otherwise. But should he technically miss?
Нет, Арт, я же сказал, какое у меня чувство.
Then it's fine. You can just swim up.
Подписывайтесь, или стример уйдет на завод. Да чё вы шутите-то так? Оно же так и есть.
The red coin strats went through a lot of evolution in the last 1 or 2 years. Let's see all the new strats now.
Ласмир переподписался 9 месяцев подряд. Спасибо тебе большое. Ты большой молодец. Изи байт на поддержку. Не, Ласмир переподписан был еще вчера. Сейчас он просто пошумел. Что за завод, что производит? Магнитогорский металлургический комбинат. Чё только не делает. Один из лидеров черной металлургии в Российской Федерации.
Wow. No comment.
That's amazing.
Bad speed and kind of, we wanted a little bit of an angle probably, but that's a good DD to 100.
Вот ты вот, Пинат, обидно говоришь вот это вот для меня слово байт. Я говорю как есть, всегда. Потому что, возможно, вам нравится мой стрим, возможно, вам не нравится мой стрим.
Bounce the subs at the star's name. The submarine star. Yeah, submarine star. So you do this other star in here first, but the manta won't spawn until after.
Поэтому захотите поддержите, не захотите не поддержите. Я всегда это говорю.
You can only do one star in this room. Otherwise, that would be better because it takes longer to enter the stage, but it's just not possible.
And also, you don't want to do the chest after you spawn the manta because the manta will add lag to the game.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that makes sense.
Я понимаю, что ты можешь говорить это без негатива. Но это же мной воспринимается вне зависимости от того, как ты это говоришь.
Any quick donations real quick while we swim?
Thank you very much. We have a $50 donation from Wizu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. So how long will this event continue? I know I could easily look at a schedule, but I heard throwing money at problems helps things get done, so here you go. A $50 donation from Bulletproof, no comment, and a $111.11 donation.
У каждого человека есть свои триггерные, как бы, фразочки, выражения, слова такие, которые не несут в себе ничего, и даже ты можешь на полном позитиве что-то сказать, но стригерит это очень сильно.
Cheese did the hard thread getting up the submarine wake up from the front, but you have to have a good angle, and you also have to...
Самое бесячее, точнее, одно из самых бесячих вообще моментов, один из самых бесячих моментов, которые, в принципе, у меня что в жизни случались, что как бы со стримом тоже связано. Когда ты что-то делаешь, и тебе говорят делать то, что ты уже делаешь. Из разряда я сижу, спидраню игру, и мне какой-то, извините, дебил в чате пишет: играй давай.
It's always a question when you make it. Oh, swag. It wouldn't even matter if he didn't grab it yesterday anyway.
You can actually only grab it from the right side, so it was important that he went to the right to get the left up there.
I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Значит, на ГГ совсем плохо, сейчас ты не первый стример, который собирается на работу идти. Ну, ты же видишь, сколько меня сейчас смотрят? Ты достаточно частый посетитель моего стрима. Ты видишь, сколько алертов сейчас? Сколько у меня переподписывается на меня на премы, сколько донатят, в принципе.
There's a new movement, but you need to do the side flip cycle rather than the wall kicks, the long jump wall kicks. And just that slight cycle difference can make a difference to your movement there, what you need to do.
Well, I saw you, like in the beginning, you actually had a bad angle for that wall kick, and you actually landed and adjusted the angle before the wall kick actually started.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is like the worst stage to miss the Bowser Throne as well, because you have to wait for this animation to end.
Yeah, and finally the hitbox is actually smaller than in Dark World a bit, so...
Yeah, I always miss this row, honestly.
Did you guys know that Bowser's cross-side during the animation when he's standing still there? His eyes are just looking towards his nose.
No, I didn't know that. Thank you.
It's really important. We got some quick time for some donations again?
Yeah, thank you very much. We have a $5 anonymous donation with no comment. A $10 donation from Tal Sky who says,
Баузер-то не того пола, да это даже и не Баузер какой-то.
A $20 anonymous donation who says, Super Mario 64 is my very favorite game to watch, and Cheese, incredible run. Thank you to all of you at ESA for putting on another incredible
Ой, Арсений, что-то я тебя пропустил на самом деле, привет. А ты тут пишешь уже не первое сообщение, оказывается.
Do you want to keep going with donations till DV's over, please?
I would absolutely love to because we hit the $16 train. So $16 from Speed Self who says choo choo, $16 from Zet who says $16 train, here we go choo choo, a $16 anonymous donation no comment, thank you very much, a $16 donation from Mario 64 who says $16.
Я просто не поздоровался, ну всякое бывает.
$16 from Maki Baki says
Офигенный завод, уверен, что платят там достойно. Ну, Да, но мне это не будут.
Big John. Hi, Cheese. It's Big John.
Big John. Hope you have a safe
So
trip.
sad that I missed him. I didn't get to see him here.
And Big John says he's sorry that he missed you as well at ESA. But as always, he loves watching your runs, especially when
Меня, скорее всего, не возьмут, на
it's the
самом
three
деле.
perfect Bowser throws. Oh yeah, where's the 7-star rando bonus incentive at?
Oh yeah, about that.
So this is what, if you remember earlier, Wilco was talking about that you need to hit the 5 rings, and you go down along, so you pretty much hit the star immediately after the animation, which is also nice because it, like timing your swim after the animation of the star spawning can just be difficult.
And messing it up can be so hard to get the star, especially if they push you to the side, it's awful.
Yeah, you have to sometimes just go up again and down.
We got time for a few more donations if there's any more during this start.
Certainly, we have a 2 seconds, $150 donation from Pack.
Woo! He's right.
Yep, he says, greetings from the front row. I've had an absolute blast attending this ESA. Huge thanks to everyone involved, including the organisers, volunteers, runners, and my friends. Already looking forward to the next one. P.S. Love you, Cheese.
Aww.
Love you, Cheese.
I love you sometimes.
Semi-rejected.
Friend zone.
So, 104 up still?
I'm not sure. 105 flat.
It's not bad. Like messed up Feisty cycle and small little mistakes.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually.
Yeah. You've been playing really solid apart from that.
Yeah, doing some safe strats as well in this run. I mean, honestly.
Почему не возьмут? Ну, у меня слегка вышки нету.
I actually checked the time out. I was still at 104 up. So
Yeah,
really good.
58.
Web Drive is a pretty technical stage, lots of scary parts for sure. One of the more interesting 100 coins in the game, and in general this slope and the tricks here are pretty tough.
Но есть военник.
He gets it. Doesn't look super hard, but it's very precise. Just like going from side to side movement on the analog stick.
Yeah, that trick requires like pretty good speed, a good angle, and really good control of Mario to get up on that log. You can just barely miss it sometimes.
So he's gonna enter mid-water here to do the other triple jump wall kick star. Get it out of the way.
Like, this one saves a little bit less than the elevator with the thread, but it's still
В литейку возьмут.
Yeah, just because it's
Да
a
не,
water
я...
height.
Не горю желанием на завод идти
This one
конкретно.
doesn't even save that much time in comparison to the other one, but it's still worth doing. If you're gonna do the first one anyway, you might as well do the second one.
Yeah, if it's consistent, it's of course time save.
Если шарю в самом деле, то возьмут и без вышки. Да я ничего не умею.
So 100 coin here, yeah. There is 2 routes for this, but pro route is where you do 100 coin and then go into.
А с вышкой просто зарплата выше. Ну и должность, соответственно. Хоть какая-то, но выше.
This is one of my favorite 100 coins in the game. I just think it's really fun.
This is my favorite star in the game, period.
There you go, shared opinions. I did this star in the last ESAs. So I love what Dry World.
It's my favorite stage as well.
Yeah.
It's funny because almost every new player in casual, people that just play this game casually, they hate Web World.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I never shared the same feeling.
Да, на заводе это очень полезное
I mean, even casual was just fun running around town.
умение.
I like it in 70 as well. I think the 100 coins really cool in 70 star.
Yeah, I'm actually also a big fan of Wet World. I mean, the only top runner I know that doesn't like Wet World is Puncation. He really
He hates it. Nice. That's hard in the looks.
It looks pretty hard.
Yeah. Not when you get it, like, you just get it. Like,
little double jump there.
Oh, Ben, that's fine.
Сам-то хочешь там работать? Не особо.
Oh, it's because of the LCD and like it's lagging, so my brain already registered the inputs.
We got time for some quick donations again. You got any?
Thank you very much. We have a $100 anonymous donation. There was no comment, but we thank you very much. And if you thought the $16 trend was over, it's not. We have $16 from McLovin, who says, let's get that 16-star run. $16 from Marvin with no comment. $16 from Anonymous with no comment. And Dukes for $16 says, choo choo. We are currently at $9,229.27.
Да я не стремлюсь на завод, просто говорю, что нужно будет все равно. Что мне нужно будет все равно что-то находить. Ибо сначала на Гудгейме аудитория падает, потом у Димаса стрим скатывается, потому что он не стримит в Vice City, и все. Может попробовать стримить что-то мейнстримовое? Да. Идеальный вариант вообще. Только у меня ничего для этого нет, даже компа нормального. Что нынче мейнстримовое? Чтобы набрать аудиторию на Твиче, я не знаю, что нужно делать. Прям совсем не знаю. Чтобы набрать на Гудгейме, ну это в принципе нереально. Ну нету людей на Гудгейме.
Thank you guys. Oh, this wall can be tricky.
Yeah, it's just because you can't really get a wall kick when you're close to a specific like wall area. So far right.
And also it's kind of like a depth perception thing, like how far.
Стримить
it's kind of hard to judge
Dota шашки.
Where you are because of the wall in front of you.
Now, plus he did an optimization where he would actually land with a long jump, but then do a single jump afterwards with an angle to skip the ledge grab there.
Yeah.
And that's actually really difficult to do. So.
Also, Chief grabbed the wall there, like hug the wall for a second, and if you let go of the stick, it will like teleport like right after.
Yeah. It just resets your animation.
Да нет, блин, ну это... Такая игра, как это называется? Батл рояль, типа, да? Чтобы смотреть стримы по батл роялю, нужно быть харизматичным молодым человеком.
They look pretty happy. Father son. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
So starting out with the
That's where I started, right?
Probably. Secret's very difficult start. It looks pretty short. I mean it is, but like it's just precise jumps all over, and you have to do the clip at the end as well. Plus this long jump here. You can skip the ledge grab if you do.
Не ждя дохода.
And the little Goombas can actually mess you up. Like,
Ну так и есть.
actually in a way, but she's actually drifted to the side and avoided it, so that was like a really nice awareness of him there.
Alright, RNG City. Okay, 100 coin incoming.
Yeah, there's actually a slight different route you can do for this, which grabs the coins at the bottom. I'll choose to go for it. Yeah.
И как бы я так и делал, начиная с начала своих вообще стримов.
It can also add some RNG though, because he got extra coins, but he's not... 2016-2017 год.
Yeah, so bad RNG from the Lockets can also just spill out that.
Вообще как-то, ну...
There's one very
nice. Oh, he hit a butterfly.
Yeah, if you hit a butterfly, it turns into a cannonball.
Делал, что хотел, был доход. Что после Марио, ничего, стрим будет выключен. После этого Марио вообще Супер Марио Sunshine, и на этом ивент заканчивается. Но я не буду до конца смотреть, после этого рано я все спать пойду. Так вот. Что-то я не договорил.
Yeah, that Gumbo can be very trolly. He can be on like the side of the slope, up the slope. He can just ruin your day.
Короче, я ж каким-то образом себе даже комп смог купить. На деньги, заработанные на стриме. В 2016 году. Да, недорогой. Но при этом компьютер.
Like, I was nervous and I was only watching, so...
It's always nerve-wracking watching the cave. Yeah. Any quick donations for a sec?
Thank you very much. We have Banana Pancake who has donated $263.
Ooh, damn.
That's a lot. And simply says, hi. We also have...
Hi.
Thank you.
Можешь оставить стрим работать до конца стрима.
We have $16 from Seta Sensei who
Могу.
says, okay, I'm taking the train too. Choo choo. And $16 from Anonymous who also says choo choo. And we are currently at $9,664.03 out of that 10,000. We are getting so close, guys.
Yeah. Also, what Jesus did there was what we call wiggle clip. It's normally to clip into the mountain, but it was actually found out to also be, well, it was known to be faster to get the bottom star on the back of the mountain, but people deemed it as kind of risky for a while.
It was just annoying.
But I think people kind of understand it a little better now, and it saves time, so you might as well do it.
You can also ledge grab right there. It just counts it as a ledge through.
Короче, о чем там был разговор-то у нас вообще?
Because Mario's nose touches the grabbable edge.
So it seems going a little bit.
How did I do that?
Yeah,
I've never seen that. You like dive so high and it worked.
That's not supposed to work.
No, never mind.
В общем, поговорим о зрителях и о стриме моем.
Maybe there's a reason. There's probably like a part of the mountain you can just barely clip through, and that probably just happened. That was cool though.
Стримил, значит, Димас годика 3. Все вроде хорошо, ничего не предвещает беды. Живет себе один на съемной хате. Красиво. Все вроде бы хорошо. Но вот в мае этого года у меня просто резко меньше зрителей стало. С чем это связано, я даже не знаю.
We also have a $20 anonymous donation and a $25 donation from Red Fox 55555. Thank you all so very much. We are less than $200 away from this 16-star bonus run. Keep it up, everybody.
What's kind of fun to note about THI is in speedrun.
И как бы я... Доту я начал стримить в июне только. Потому что мне стало насрать на все.
There's the 100 plus Koopa route that you do go the big painting for, but...
Oh yeah, that's technically faster, I guess.
Ну и потому что меня начала Vice City тошнить уже конкретно. Стримлю регулярно, много.
Just gonna use the other Koopa here just to go around the side. Actually faster and just a lot safer in general.
It's actually the big Koopa's son. We steal each other.
Another son?
Просто, может, надоело зрителям, нашли что-то другое.
Is that his father?
Yeah. And the Koopa is his like lost cousin.
So the same thing applies here as in VOB. When you finish the race, it goes faster, so it does save time to be fast.
For some reason, the Koopa, both the Koopa races in this game,
Резко просто. У меня онлайн упал очень сильно.
sometimes it just stops early or super late.
Yeah, again, it's just kind of depending on increments of every.
Да, просто огромное количество людей из Гудгейма, во-первых, ушло, а остальные зрители, ну, как бы и так попадали, наверное, на мой стрим, потому что я постоянно был на главной. Спидранил я свой Vice City, и у меня нормально было.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm right.
Do you by chance know like what the best marathon run ever was?
1:41:40.
By
me.
Yes.
Of course.
So some people do research here, but I think this is.
На YouTube, может, все массово переходят. Ну, там я вообще не распиарюсь никак, не раскручиваюсь.
A lot easier, and if you mess with results, you lose like 8 seconds. No.
Wait, so if you jump right away from that...
Часть ГГ, может, в армию забрали. Да. Сначала я сходил.
That's not that bad. It used to be like 4, because like
It's just optimization of the breeze and quick turn.
Yeah.
А потом зрителей забрали.
So if anyone's watching and don't know what a quick turn is, when you land out of an animation and you still have some speed, it takes a little while for the animation to play before you can turn around. And if you hold immediately, you'll kind of spin around. Yeah, that's good. But if you like throw the stick in a direction and like reset it immediately to neutral, it stops the animation and then you can just move in any direction. So that's what he did, where he just lands and then like flicks it twice, so he goes up immediately.
Yeah. Also, you might notice the cheese just going straight through the wall here. There's like this certain part of the wall. Oh, speaker, I'm sorry.
Plus you ruined it?
Probably. Yeah, some part of the wall here where you can just jump dive through while climbing the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like a line on the wall.
Oh, nice dive animation.
Yeah. The water storage. Oh,
what? I've never seen that one.
Yeah,
that's like, okay, that was monkey-ass.
Monkey-ass.
That's the kind of thing where sometimes the game can just be super mean. You just gotta react to it.
Yeah. The invisible walls can be pretty taxing in some areas. And it's consistent, but it still sucks. It feels pretty inconsistent.
Donations, because maybe we met it.
We have a $100 anonymous donation.
Woo!
He says, let's get that 16-star run. A $100 donation from Rusix.
Yeah!
Nice. Thank you so much, guys.
He says, we're so close, everyone, let's get that 16-star run. And a $100 donation from Lador.
Oh, man. Lador! Woo!
Who says, a full week of fantastic runs, amazing volunteers, attendees, and wonderful memories. Thank you all for bringing happiness to my life and giving me the chance to work with something I truly love. Let's hit that final push for 80k and 16-star run. And with that, not only have we met 76 battles, we have also met the 16-star bonus run.
Nice job, everyone.
Can't wait to do the updates.
Thank you all, everybody. Thank you all, everybody, for such the generous support you showed us.
Ну вот, после этого рана будет еще ран по SM64 на 16 звезд. Там уже как бы с гличами.
Yeah, Jace before did a trick called, what's it called, the monkey glitch, right?
Yeah, I just think it's called that.
Yeah, and with the monkey glitch, what you can do is you can manipulate the AI of it by jumping on the slope as his text box starts.
Yeah, you like store like the release animation, and because the hill throws you off, it's like it's waiting to release him, and it will do it automatically after a set timer. So
Да, мне тоже, видимо, надо начать всех жизни учить.
Ground pound, you like release him to the ground, and it checks for like what's the newest flag, and if you go far enough, it's just like, oh, I'm here, so it just runs to the end of it, and you don't have to wait for him going slowly down the mountain.
Exactly.
Скилла нету, донаты клянчить не умею. Сисек нету тоже, блин. Все против меня. Стримлю неинтересный контент.
Yeah, that can actually turn out even worse.
So that thing there, the one with the leaf kind of roof, that's actually a really scary part because you might notice Cheese kind of long jump sliding to the left there, and you need to do it on purpose because the ceiling of that green thing,
monkey bars.
Yeah, it has like a part that comes down, and you can bonk it and fall down. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, and if you hit that mole at the bottom, you just bounce and you die.
Yeah, so that's the reason why she's got a bit of too much of an angle there, because she's trying to go slightly left.
ASMR
He actually
speedrun.
went into first person right before he started the slide here in order to get like a glitch slide where he would just keep increasing his speed.
Yeah, certain slides you can just go into first person mode and it's just
Школа
like
жизни доктора Дисконнекта. Доктор Дисконнект как-то не звучит.
So if he didn't do that, he would clip out of bounds and die. It's kind of necessary.
You missed the coin.
You need coins, right?
Yeah. Did you just get another one?
Oh man, look at
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so the reason why Cheese doesn't get 100 coins in the slide is when you grab a star in this game, it actually turns Mario towards the camera. And in this scenario, Mario turned towards the camera and be facing the wrong way, and you just fall to your death when you fall down the slide.
Yeah. Plus you have to go around for the secret star anyways. But he missed 2 coins.
I found them.
Bad RNG.
Okay, we need good RNG in this last one, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So this is scary actually. I don't know what strat he's gonna do here, but there's
Тотализатор на спидраны.
the long jump here. So if you go around the side, you usually won't get it. Or you can do like kind of a precise one where you jump around the side of it.
И чё там будет?
You get a feeling for where the invisible wall is after you've died maybe 20 times. So.
Пройду или не пройду?
If you get 2 bombs to collide while they're moving, they just blow up instantly.
Yeah. It was the same with the Shy Guy and the Bob Bomb in SSL. It's just whenever it hits an object.
It's kind of cool they coded in like enemy interactions in this game like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some quick donations real quick.
Thank you very much. We have $25 from TopNet. TopNet here. This is my third and final donation of the marathon. I've been enjoying every moment of ESA here in the States. This Mario 64 run is absolutely amazing. Also, if you're reading this now, good luck on the Mario Sunshine Relay Race. And $50 from Slim Stanky who says, even Cheese's recoveries are amazing, 16-star for the win. I'd like to remind everybody as well.
Типа на стримах кого-то учить жизни. Ну блин, я как-то к стримам отношусь как вот, знаете, вот, как вот... Я вот сижу у себя дома, а вы ко мне в гости приходите. А если вы ко мне в гости приходите, то, скорее всего, вы не дебилы. А жизни учить надо каких-то, не знаю,
We'll see what happens.
Oh, so not happening.
It's really hard to get the right angle there because the camera is like always shifting.
Или наоборот даже. Я вас буду учить жизни, а вы наоборот ни хрена не будете понимать. Короче, все это полное дерьмо. Есть, Дима, варианты заработать на стримах, да? Точнее, начать снова зарабатывать на стримах. Но почему-то они все такие противные, которыми я вообще даже пользоваться не хочу.
Thanks. It's actually one of the more scary strats because it only saves very minimal time, but it can lose a lot of time if you don't grab that, if you don't get over the wall, because you fall all the way into the icy water to get over the wall again.
Technically speaking, yes, but if you mess it up, usually it's just the ground pound for the bucks.
Yeah, if you mess it up like very minimally.
Okay, RNG.
That's pretty
okay, as long as you get 4 coins from the first one, but you want 5, of course. And these aren't too bad. Not sure why, but the money bag coin thing, purse, they explode everywhere.
Yeah, there's gonna be a second one later, and that's gonna be important because we don't have any extra coins.
Well, there is a backup enemy at the end, but you don't want to run around a snowman if you can avoid it.
Don't you find it strange how the...
Что за варианты? Да я их половину назвал уже.
That's weird. I'm just gonna correct you, it's Hazy Maze Cave, you said the fifth second time is run.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, you have to like I just can't take it.
I'm just wanting to be safe, so...
Yeah, the Goomba was close, can just kill it.
No. It's also important to also have like situational backups.
Oh, it was a good reaction though.
Just hit the, oh my god, oh the RNG as well. Well, that's a good thing, oh my god.
So yeah, he got that 1 point from the Goomba. So now he has to actually get all 5 coins from the money back unless he wants to go for backup.
So the jump on that spin drift at the bottom there, a lot of people don't actually quite know how to, like, it works. So sometimes people will jump on it too early and they'll just like land in the water and not fly into the air. But it's because there's a small slope underneath the water. Oh my god, that was amazing. That's what you want, right?
That was like the best RNG.
That is the best RNG ever. I just missed all the coins. Oh my god.
too shocked at the RNG still. You long jump a little bit to the side because the breeze carries you. But that was, besides the bad RNG at the start and kind of like messing up around the spinner, that was not bad because this guy
just messed me up. Let's see. Oh my god.
He's out of blood.
Like this start can just go.
It's a children's game, Pleasant. There's no blood.
It's a kid's game. It's a good time for some donations.
Thank you very much. We have a $60 donation from Vanya42nd for the God Cheese and all SM64 runners everywhere. Here we go. And we also have a $10 donation from Useless Brit who says, "Hello Street Boys. Useless Brit here. Thank you for everyone making this event the best yet, raising tons of money for the Swedish Alzheimer Foundation. Let's get 100k soon."
Street Boys.
Shoutouts to Vanya42. One of my most loyal viewers. I have to give him a shout out.
Ooh, nice.
Bully.
So now we go into Tippy, which is one of the it's at the end and it's like one of the hardest parts of the run, so you can never like catch a breath here because it could die.
Короче, получается, что все эти варианты, наверное, можно обобщить так, что мне нужно стримить то, что мне вообще не интересно. Но было бы интересно вам. Ладно, не вам, зрителям, в общем. Вы тут и так на очень скучной игре сидите и смотрите, как я ною. Ну, как ною. Просто... Говорю всякую срань, никому не интересно.
Get the notepad out.
Writing it down in my hand.
But I kind of like the fact that the ending of the speed game is like so difficult because it makes it so much more exciting.
I mean, it's designed to be harder as you progress, of course, so it makes sense. But yeah, it's always like a heartbreaker at the end if it goes wrong. But it also hypes it up more. Okay, you can actually clip onto that cloud if you're super precise, but it's not really something you can actively go for because the time it takes to line up just isn't worth it.
The stage has a lot of optimizations, just like Cheese didn't do a few of them, for example.
Да, жирный
One thing you
пингвин.
can grab the cannon to grab the coin early. There's one where you
21
can
человек
jump to
тебя
the top and
слушают.
grab the
О,
coin early. There's
успех.
so many different things you could do to save time, but a lot of them are not the best for RTA, unless you're really consistent. But
So like the red coin grab at the end there actually was super tight because Mario's wings has a hitbox when you're flying.
Yeah, just
and
like
you can
above.
easily grab the pole, but he was just barely low enough, so you don't waste time on that.
Yeah.
Ну, по кайфу ему спидранить эту игру, поэтому он ее и спидранит.
So this is TC100, one of the most fun stuff.
Ну, Тизер, привет.
It is a very fun, like super.
Недавно только видел твой никнейм в чатике у Чоми. Я думаю, ты прямо оттуда, потому что Чоми закончил, скорее всего.
Told me he grabs an extra red coin here because it doesn't really lose time, and if you get that,
Тоже ночь на дворе.
it's gonna make it worth it.
I almost fell off there.
Oof.
That stuff looks so
Kind of a weird wall kick because the wall kick is actually not on the wall; it's on the side of the wall. For whatever reason, there's a hitbox out there.
Ugh.
Ugh. Angles are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, also having that 2 extra coins from X and a red coin makes it so RNG doesn't have too much influence. Because if... Okay, he got all of the coins, but if you would like miss 1 or 2, you would actually have to chase after him.
See, I missed 2 there.
Yeah,
That made this a
that
lot
makes sense
easier.
actually.
Иди работай, стрим, что в кайф. Я так и планирую сделать.
But the thing is, if you kick too high, you can't actually grab the star from a double jump.
Some cool wall kicks there.
Oh my god.
Just gonna show up the bag off trap, that's the reason why.
А по факту вот тогда стримить будет просто неинтересно. Потому что я просто буду сидеть, допустим, играть в того же, допустим, мессенджера или в доту когда-нибудь буду играть. Что-нибудь другое, херню какое-нибудь на прохождение захочу пройти и при этом постримить. Вот даже когда 20 человек в чате есть, не знаю почему, это, видимо, вы такие хорошие ребята, которые разговаривают при этом. То есть вы как бы в чатике сидите и не люркуете.
Like a really fast and precise movement for the pendulum star.
Yeah.
And you have to make it there as early as you can, otherwise you can't get a double long jump. So we might see that this time. I was like,
А там может быть тоже sидеть 20 человек. Может 30 человек. И все будут молчать.
I got some dust. But going for it? Ooh, it's super difficult. I practiced that half my life and I've done it twice.
Half my life.
I'm 12. By the way.
Alright, TFG.
Yeah. Some quick time simulations real quick.
То, что ты сейчас это делаешь, Беларусь, заставляет тебя по-другому вести.
A $25 donation from Grumpmeister who says, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Thank you all for a great event. $20 donation from Ludicrous Speed and a $50 donation from T-Wolves who says, enjoying these great runs for a great cause. And thank you all so very much for the support today.
Cool.
Часто я просто разочаровываюсь немножечко в этом и
It's on
все.
like vertical levels, so if you do a small mistake, it can be very punishing if you fall down. And you could even die and lose like half a minute, so...
I feel like this is one of the stars that a lot of the S64 community likes to grind at one
В
point.
плане того, что стримишь ты гораздо больше.
0.05 seconds, I'm like...
Типа, ну реально, я в мае начал стримить гораздо больше. Я там стримы были по 10-12 часов. Спидраны и не только. Даже разнообразие вроде какое-то было.
So if you long jump into it, you kind of long jump out of the wall as well. So it just looks super fast. I mean, it is fast.
Like, if you want to see some really cool movement in this game, if you want to check out the single star world records,
yeah,
they're really cool to watch. I mean, apart from Carpulus. I mean, they're still cool to watch, but yeah.
А стрим наоборот как-то скатываться начал. Как будто, знаете, что типа меня вот много стало, и я как-то всем не это разонравился, что ли.
One attempt only. First try.
What if that actually happens? I won't be surprised.
Some rich millionaire just comes in and just throws it at you. The sugar daddy.
Меня стало много, я всех задолбал.
In the game before Final Bosser.
А потом смотришь статистику Гудгейма и понимаешь, что у Гудгейма в пике 3500 человек онлайн. И думаешь, да.
Fly guy, kind of nice. 1 coin is okay, but if you want optimal RNG, you want 2, of course. It sets up for something later as well if you got 2.
Because with the route you're supposed to get 7 red coins. You don't want to spawn the red coin star, so you won't get 8. But if you would get those 2 extra coins from the fly guy, you could actually skip 1 of the red coins.
I mean, you got an extra coin, but it doesn't matter, because you need 2 to skip a red coin.
I coin nearly fell off the edge there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool you grabbed it.
Yeah, I didn't want to grab that coin.
No.
Yeah.
But it's cool still, right?
Try to get the tight angle for the switch.
Yeah, that's so hard. I always missed that.
Yeah. Just Tory things.
Alright, we're gonna have a lot of time for donations very soon.
Третий это онлайн, это майкер. Так точно.
One quick donation?
Just give it like 5 seconds.
Yeah, give it like...
Oh, now we're good, go for it.
Okay, we have a $100 donation from Orland. Who says, haven't donated to ESA yet this year. Let's prepare this injustice. I'm proud to have been a part of this event and here's to make sure it continues. 8k hype.
Chief, you gotta show off the double breakdance sound.
Wait, what?
You know when you breakdance, like with the beat?
Ну, Димулика, когда пишешь, тогда пиши.
CMB, can you listen to the wonky Mario glitch?
What is that? I don't know what you guys
You know when Mario hugs the one in the carpet and his body just like goes weird?
No.
No? What?
I don't know.
On the exit coming up here, you gotta like hug the wall and he goes all like sideways.
I actually don't know.
You don't know that? Oh my god.
If you run up against the wall, you're
a good shit from the stairs.
I'm too scared. I don't want to I'm always so scared here because I'm like that I just sit and don't do anything.
His brain is shut off.
Кто тебя смотрит и будет смотреть, вранье.
You have to show me that because it sounds like fun.
Okay. Yeah, Mario community is all about having fun. We're not that serious.
Yeah.
Any more donations real quick?
Absolutely. The $16 donation train continued. We have $16 from Library Nerd who says more cheese please. We have $16.16 from Tosh who has some emojis of a train.
Это так не
$16
работает.
from Shigan who says choo-choo. $16 from Schmelk who says the world deserves more SM64 worker commentary. An anonymous $16 donation for 60-star run. Let's go donation train. Thank you all so very much.
So you can actually reduce lag here, but I don't think Cheese knows it. He's too busy kicking.
I don't know, you could reduce like...
Yeah, like long jumping down right, and you go like past the flame. Think
Long
toast round.
jumping down right.
Like just past the flame thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. Cheese toast round there at some point.
Yeah, and I think if you start moving on the carpet late, it also reduces some lag.
Yes, also if you don't know, there's a sunshine relay after SM64 as well, which is going to be pretty crazy.
Не, жирный пингвин, ты тоже отчасти не прав. Потому что некоторые будут. Даже если я буду кукинг-симулятор стримить. Некоторые будут смотреть.
Pretty nice. So the pole grab, when you touch the pole, you have to press B so that you kind of like dive grab into it between like two frames.
Блин, жирный пингвин, ну хорош. Вот ты вот говоришь, что типа вот он уйдет, а мне вот обидно становится, понимаешь? Не то чтобы обидно, но как-то, ну... Вы поняли.
Exactly at the point where he can actually bounce off of him.
Yeah, he's kind of like a boo in a way almost. He kind of chases you around and moves with your speed as well. So if you move faster, he moves faster.
This Lactu is really scary because he can throw the spike at you as a shooter cannon.
That happened to me once in my life.
Yeah, everyone gets the one.
При условии, что я буду стримить то, что ему не интересно. Но я же говорю, что типа не все. Большинство людей, да, он же сам себя. Вспомнишь ли ты меня, что я смотрел тебя до ухода в армию? Я не знаю, кто меня смотрит. Кроме тех, кто у меня сейчас в модерах, наверное, я не знаю, кто меня еще смотрел до армии.
I think you did, but I guess you just held to the side too much.
До армии меня смотрели люди точно те, вот с кем я лично виделся. Остальные не знаю. Ну и, соответственно, те, кто все это время еще и напрям был на меня подписан.
Yeah. Like if you go slightly too left there,
getting attacked by a fly.
Because your angle's too much, you don't have enough speed to make the platforms there, and that's why you have to do an extra wall kick to grab the edge.
Alright, what am I doing now? Alright.
Okay, that's a $5 donation from the
Я
fly.
до армии тебя смотрел, инфосоточка. Молодец. Возьми с полки пирожок.
Just donating some blood while I'm Hey, got time for some quick donations? You want to fit something in?
Thank you very much. We have a $25 anonymous donation.
И я смотрел. Ну вот Арсений вроде есть.
$10 from BS says, hey,
А Арт вообще просто раз в год приходит, как палка стреляет, короче говоря, и потом опять куда-то пропадает.
And I'd like to remind everybody that we are ESA, this is our Summer 19 event, we are raising money for the Alzheimer's Foundation, and all of your Twitch subs, Twitch Prime,
Где те люди, которые смотрели меня, когда я стримил Боша? А я вам скажу, он Бобер был в чатике, и Шилош меня смотрит с того времени. Все, больше нету никого.
That would have been down there, sir.
I feel like losing 45 seconds right now.
Yeah. So if he would have selected save and exit, he would actually have to fast select, spawn in front of the castle, and go all the way up again. So it was close.
Oh. You can do a triple jump there and just barely hit the coin, but he did a quick wall kick back up. But it does mess up the cycle a bit.
So if you run this at home, there's a trick called fly skip, and you can, you know.
What, Fuzzy?
Don't worry about it.
Tried to do a speed kick, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do a quick jump.
Cheese was telling me last time that if you dive a little bit earlier than usual, the speed kick is more consistent to get over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean more speed, right?
Well, yeah, more speed, more distance to make it anyway.
That's jump over the flame is also pretty precise.
Yeah.
Because you can
do like go back first.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I always kill the flies in my room before I...
Это был 2016 год. Да, до июля 2016.
I guess it's because this run is so hot right now. We're at the end here.
Oh god! Okay.
I can get a sick
Really thought I was gonna die.
Such a sick, famous clip.
Да, чистоту.
So some fun history about this game is like, there's like loads of funny like sick piano videos.
Стримил Боша, пришел на стрим, смотрю, чувак стримит Боша, делает лучше всех в России. Меня восхитил профессионализм, с которым ты это делал, и поэтому подсел. Молодец.
Maybe the audience can come as well.
2! Oh, nice grab. Yes! Beautiful.
3.
That's fine.
I'm not that bad.
Not a marathon PB, but still mid-high 141. That's very good.
It's so close too. I'm like less than 10 seconds off.
It was a good run. You just like missed like 5 C cycles.
That death and rainbow, right? It would have killed it.
And the death and rainbow.
Time.
That's a good run.
Alright, first thanks to the commentators, of course.
We're not done.
You're gonna do another run?
Well, thanks anyway.
Thanks anyway.
And then I'll thank you again next time.
No problem.
Afterwards,
No problem.
Alright. Yeah, right, so we're doing 16 star now.
Squeeze in some donations,
Yeah.
maybe? During
Donations before?
Yeah, quick donations.
Certainly, thank you very much. We have a $5 donation from S.
Так что, ребятки, вам что, стрим оставлять до конца ивента, что ли?
A $10 donation from Joey Moller. And a $20 donation from Anonymous.
Super Mario Sunshine 2.30. Estimate стоит. И сейчас будет чуть-чуть поинтереснее ран по этой же игре. Он будет на 16 звезд. Тут будут гличи, как-никак. Потому что, чтобы пройти всю игру, тебе надо 120 звезд. Ну, я так понимаю, 120 звезд. Может быть, чуть меньше, но, типа, нету категории чуть меньше. А здесь, соответственно, чтобы попадать в другие зоны, некоторыми трюками придется воспользоваться. Estimate 20 минут, да, он коротенький. Чувак на одном из GDQ на 16 звезд одной рукой прошел за 18 минут, что ли. Давай, пинат, спокойной ночи тебе. Рандомный подъем это типа малая проснуться может? Короче, у меня тут одна мадам, которая уже не появляется на стримах, сказала один раз: что, типа, как-то раз она пыталась укладывать дочь спать. Ну, как обычно, где-нибудь там часов в 9, в 10 вечера. Потом начала укладывать в 6:30. И, типа, она спит вообще до утра. Как нефиг делать. Поэтому задумайтесь над этим. Дима с прицепом? Да если бы. Вранье.
Welcome back, everybody, to ESA Summer 2019. Thank you all. I'd like to remind you all that we are streaming on Twitch today. We are raising money for the Alzheimer's Foundation. Thanks to all of your generous support. I'd like to get through a few quick.
Ну это я так, просто.
$16 anonymous donation. All we have to do is follow the donation train.
Ты вроде как батя достаточно молодой, поэтому тебе, я думаю, все советы пригодятся.
And we have a $16 donation from Mer67. I also want to join the donation train in France. Trains are always late. Thank you all so very much for the donation train allowing us to
Дама с прицепом? В смысле, дама с прицепом?
A little interesting at the minute.
Почему?
Yeah, we're working on that. Don't worry about that. And then we also have a $5 donation, anonymous donation with no comment. We have a $25 donation from me and Yandy, who says fuzzy height. Looking forward to the Sunshine Relay after a nice 16-star run. And a $10 donation from Spanner Copita. I apologize for
Блин, вот я Пинату это рассказывал, он вообще послушал или нет? Скотина.
I don't think we're at 79 okie dokie, but well, we'll get that sorted real quick. In a couple of moments, we are going to be throwing it over to Planks, who has a special announcement. But for now, I'd also like to shout out some of our amazing partners and sponsors, such as the Yeti, who have a special line of ESA merchandise. But now, over to Planks.
Hello, this is not quite the end, however we want to make a couple of quick announcements. First of all, we have our $7,011 donation from all of you guys here and all of you guys at home who have used your Twitch subscriptions, Twitch Primes and bits on this channel this week. ESA is contributing what it receives onwards to the charity for this event. So thank you very much. That has raised a further $7,000 for Alzheimer's funding.
долларов было собрано с Twitch праймов у них за эту неделю.
Furthermore, I just want to tease that after we are done with the Super Mario Sunshine Relay, we'll be coming up with some information about ESA Winter next year. I can first of all officially announce that it will be back in this hotel, a Quality Hotel View in Hulje Malmö. I can confirm that the
Мам дорогая, кто это пришел? В розовеньком.
And the rest of the details we'll catch up with at the end of Sunshine. Are we ready to go with the next run? Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce our $10,000 bonus run. Cheese with Super Mario 64 16-star.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, what's up? I think we switched runner, right? Who are you?
Foxy 260.
Nice to meet you, Foxy.
Alright, are we ready? Yes. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Reset timing. Say the reset the time.
I mean, you got it right.
I hope I didn't save. I did. Oh shoot.
No, you didn't.
Oh, thank God.
You deleted it before. Yeah, because you saved on MIPS.
Yeah, I saved like twice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a fussy here now, but we can actually read some donations during the cutscene. So.
Yeah. Let's go, Wilco.
It's Fuzzy's job.
I'm getting the hang of it now.
Lovely, thank you very much. I would like to say that we have a... Well, I'd like to remind everybody, obviously, of the donation that Planks just announced. The $7,011 revenue from subs, Twitch Prime, and cheering thus far. Choo choo. And I'd also like to say that we are only 75 sub points away from the next emo slot. So, Twitch chat, could we possibly get some subs and some Twitch Prime?
Go for it.
Twitch Prime.
Байтит тоже на донаты профессионально, прям, да?
Okay, 16 star here.
Оп, первый с Twitch Prime подъехал. Второй, третий, четвертый, пятый, шестой, седьмой, восьмой, девятый, десятый, одиннадцатый, 12.
Yeah, that's enough speed.
13. 14-я подарочная подписка.
You had too much speed in the stair there, so we got stuck in the stair a bit too long.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, that's a lot more speed, which is probably better.
There you go. That's fine.
Вот как бы вы поняли, что в этом ране слегка используются гличи все-таки.
Which allows you to skip through the 8-star requirement to go into Bowser in the Dark World, and it's just you don't need to go back here again, so you can go early to basement, and the basement stars are just a lot quicker to get. Plus, well, more skillful as well, so it's a more interesting run when you do all those 16-star.
It also saves a lot of time in 120 because you skip going to BOB twice.
Yeah.
Like the BOB twice thing in 120, it saves 10 seconds, but in 16 star you're actually able to do completely different stuff, so it actually saves 25 seconds.
Yeah, 30 plus seconds, so it's a lot
because it opens up the basement like right away. Yeah. Oh, the good. Oh,
that's fine.
No team combo.
That was technically still a double firsty, right?
Huh?
Because you went for double firsty, but on the backup you actually got 2 firsties.
Just not enough speed yet. Yeah. Okay, so are you ready for another dance? Yeah?
Dance?
Oh, can you imagine?
Kind of dancing on the way over there. Aww. So this is what you see 90% of the time. You just have to do a full spin. To be honest, the half spin is harder as well, so yeah.
Time for a quick donation.
And also a quick dab.
Thank you very much. We have a $15 donation from Floric with no comment, a $25 anonymous donation with no comment, and a $16 donation from Handsome Shadow who says, so ESA, you're still in my sleep now with those good speedruns. Also 16 trains hopefully still running. It absolutely is. And actually, here's my first donation, Pog. Thank you all so very much for the support, and let's keep that $16 donation train rolling.
Yeah, thanks so much to all the people in chat and all the donations and everything. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you have a little less than 15 minutes until the 60-star run is done, so keep the train going until then. Or after.
I go to Wonks now, right? I'm trying to remember. 16 stars.
You do? Yeah.
Okay.
You have to get 4 stars before you go basement, I think, right?
3.
Yeah.
Come on, Flippy.
You'll be fine. You got it.
I've actually never run 16 stars before, so...
I'm proud of you.
You saved yourself.
No, on a real note, 16 stars is great, except it's not.
Yeah. If anyone at home has actual interest in running this game, or at the event, highly doubt that 16 is the way to go for you. What you should do is join the Discord we have for Super Mario 64 speedruns. There's a lot of help to get, and also do 70 star.
I think a good balance is 16 and 70, because like, it depends on how much time you actually have to play the game.
Yeah, but I think you're wrong. So.
Yeah, I think
yeah, but not a lot of people have time to long run, so you know, sometimes 16 can be good just to get into speedrunning as well. It depends.
Someone look when I told Fuzzy that I don't think it was a good idea.
No, 16 stars is a good category for if you want to quickly get into a speed game and get a feel for speedrunning.
Спасибо.
Like as fast as possible. But if your goal is to get good at this game and really compete, then 17 stars is definitely the best way to go.
Yeah. And the highest level of 16 stars is pretty brutal, because you have to go for pretty unsafe, really hard strats, and it's just a mess.
Yeah, you pretty much don't get that kind of movement just from doing 16 star. You have to do like single star stuff.
Yeah. But if you want to get really good at 16, it's pretty cool to watch at a high level, so there's a bonus of that as well.
So, the start here besides the LBOJ is kind of similar to what we saw before, but some of the stars down here will be done a little bit different from the 120 run. Soon.
We'll leave for Lava Land especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And fire seeds.
Yeah, fire seeds super cool in 16.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go for Polgo to cheese?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, it's free.
It's the coolest. Just hit the A button on the right frame.
And everything else on the right frame.
Yeah. Nice. That's fair.
I'm definitely good at the game.
You actually just did that to assert dominance?
Yeah. I was tested it for the first time.
My goodness.
Поймал себя на мысли, что с удовольствием глянул бы стрим пьянки. Именно жесткого бухалова сам не пью.
Still tested it.
Okay, so because it's 16, the backup's not as generous.
Yeah, well, you can kick up here and hit the bird on the top. It's kind of weird. But yeah.
Oh, that fly guy is loose.
Yeah, he's out for you.
Oh, scary. Okay, he's good.
Yeah, Gene is showing off that.
Интересно у тебя желание.
Will be getting pitiless without having a backup star. He just put like some extra pressure on him and stuff.
Ну, видимо, ни одна стримерская платформа такого не пропустит.
I mean, you could always get the shower. Yeah. It's so slow.
I mean, shell is a thing.
There we go.
And he gets it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a little bit safe. You can do that with 2 jumps, but just want to have a good angle. Because when you click through the pyramid, the hole is still the same as when the pyramid top is not there. So you still have to have a good angle to enter it. So that's a little bit of a shorter SSL. Time for a lot more stars than the Lava Land.
So because this category is so short, because it's 16 stars only, well 15 technically, because you got to get the extra one, in DDD, you generally want to get the fastest stars you can get anywhere, right? So you're going to see, like for example, this is way faster than getting the wing cap. But
well, I mean, it's slower than the wing cap, but you don't have the wing cap.
Yeah, but in general, this is one of the fastest stars you can do in the basement with what you got.
And slide kick entry is faster there, by the way.
Wait, what?
Because usually you long jump back into a picture, but that Leaf and Lava Land picture is actually so low that you can actually get in there with a slide kick.
Yeah.
That's the only one though.
Блин, у меня сейчас такое состояние, вот как будто я в наряде сижу. Вот типа засыпать нельзя, иначе люлей дадут.
$5 donation and anonymous $16 donation. Thank you very much for keeping the $16 train going. I'd like to point out that we are at 83,373. If we can keep that $16 train going through Sunshine, we could easily hit 85,000. So let's keep it up.
Yeah, well, Sunshine is 44 shines right.
So it's a 44. We could probably crush you more than that.
Так что решили-то? До конца стрим оставляю или все-таки выключаю после этого рано уже? Устал. Ну, блин, у меня 3 часа ночи. Я спать хочу с 12:30.
Well, so this is Cheese's first run on the actual like monitor, like using the same similar setup that I would use or most ESA runs would use, and you know, it's not too bad. It's like very small for delay.
I forgot to mention that I am playing on a monitor which has delay on it, and it's very new to me, but
yeah, just in case you're wondering, it's not a... Oh, not again? No, that was the invisible ceiling.
Да вырубайся, раздают все равно, я думаю. Ради Димаса же смотрю. Борис, да, я вот типа уже руку в штаны засунул. Не помогло. Поэтому засунул 2. Вроде норм.
That's one of my favorite moments when you watch the stream and then like the person like thinks he's done something already, he's just standing there.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I remember that cheese moment when he got the final star in bits and he thought he actually got a star, but then he like dove past it. That was so fun.
I had fun.
Or remember 5 minutes ago when he thought he had the star in the lava lane? Yeah.
It's actually like 5 seconds.
I remember though.
Quick time for a donation again.
Certainly, thank you very much. We have a $10 donation from Marlies with no comment. Thank you very much. And chat, I just would like to remind you that we are a few sub points away from the next emote slot. So if we could get some of those Twitch primes or some of those wonderful gift subs, that would be very appreciated. Thank you all so very much.
Yeah, remember to.
And all the Twitch primes, all the subs, Twitch primes, and gift subs go towards the charity.
So Toad doesn't spawn until 12 stars, right? So you have to get him, and if you forget and get him as the 15th star, then Mips doesn't spawn until you enter and exit the stage again.
Ладно, лучше, наверное, спокойно пойду спать, чем потом вставать, что ли, выключать стрим. По будильничку, что ли, вставать. Или как я вообще это сделаю? Есть, конечно, программы, которые выключают компудахтер. Ну или что-нибудь делают через определенное время. Ну, как бы да, этот ран досмотрим, потому что осталось здесь совсем немного, еще одна звезда. В принципе, вот она.
Door here in a second, you'll see that you can like carry him into the next room using to clip through. You can align with the shadow,
Oh my
or not.
It's once the shadow disappears on Mips, I believe, is when you drop Mips using Z.
I think it has to be like 2 frames after, because if it gets the first frame, then it still doesn't work.
Nice. That automation's pretty hard. Nice. What's scary about that strat is if you get slightly unlucky with your angle or distance or something specific, Mips gets through instead, you're just left there with no Mips, and you have to reload the whole room and redo it, and it loses a lot of time.
Yeah. It's kind of rare though, but
it can happen.
And the reason we do that Mips clip is because the lava will actually open after you collect 30 stars, but with the Mips clip we can't just do it after 15 when Mips spawns.
Good time for one really quick donation.
Wait, I do this.
Just before, yeah.
After this, sorry, after this. I keep thinking you front up.
So,
Так, я что-то очень долго моргнул сейчас. Он же вроде кролика поймал, и там была звезда. И уже как бы она должна быть 16-й быть. Должна была быть. Или я просмотрел, и как только он схватил зайца, у него уже 15 звезд было засчитано.
Probably press A frame too early, because it needs to be a frame perfect jump in order to maintain speed, because speed gives you more high and single and double jumps in this game. But you can still make early cycling here.
Yeah, so what happens with that, what she's trying to do is you need to grab the bottom of the pole right in the center, and for some reason if you grab the exact bottom of the pole, Yeah, if you grab the exact bottom of the pole at the right height, Mario will just teleport all the way to the top, and you skip a lot of the cycle here.
Yeah, it's actually the kind of the monkey bar thing at the very top. What am I doing? Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. She's showcasing that a legend can have bad days.
Oh my goodness.
Firsty.
Also, I was kind of sad that nobody noticed Mario dabbing earlier when she's...
Yeah, I mean, I dabbed myself. So.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you were one of the ones who actually noticed, but...
Yeah, it's like a JP glitch where you can see up, and it stores whichever way Mario is looking in the animation.
So if you go into first person, you like look at the ground, then Mario's hand will actually still face the direction when he does the star animation.
Yeah. Also, I think the T turns into a star, for whatever reason.
But that's only Japanese version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, quick time for donations before the BLJs.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Certainly, thank you very much. We have a $147 donation from Partsy.
Ну и все, сейчас, я так понимаю, к последнему боссу идем. Или еще не к последнему, а предпоследнему.
Bicycle more and play more games. Sounds great to me. How about you people? Thank you so very, very much for the support.
Alright, so coming up is a trick called backwards long jump.
I thought it was local clip.
No, it's only 120. No, that only comes for 120, so I don't approve of that being called in 16.
This is notoriously one of the most frustrating tricks for anyone running 16 star, or even 120 if you want to do it.
But get ready for first try.
Oh, you had it.
Get ready for second try.
I'm ready. So everyone is like, ready. You can time the A presses, you can mash it, you know, there's all these different opinions.
Timing's definitely better because you lose a lot of strength from just mashing constantly.
And the reason why that actually works is that when the developers made a game,
but we're not done yet.
Чисто на скорости завез.
They actually put like a speed cap on the forward speed when you long jump, but they actually didn't have a cap on longward speed or backward speed.
He's going for, he's trying to get us rating so let's grab this here. Oh, you could enter immediately if you just like release, but it took him behind. But that was really good, yeah.
And now we go straight to Bowser with no coins.
Yeah, no reds is actually super.
It's harder than red reds.
Yeah.
I guess in particular one movement.
В принципе, последний уровень.
Then you don't do 120 because you have to get the red points anyway.
После чего Баузер
Precise and you can,
и рано кончит.
get a bonk and don't get up. So you have to do the angle. So you're seeing right there.
This is coming up right here.
I was really far to the right. I don't know why, but...
Will you go for it again?
Of course.
Let's go.
Probably one of the toughest parts of 16 stars, just that part there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Left side? Yeah, this is a lot easier. Still precise though.
Он опять на этом же месте зафейлился, да что ж такое? Я 2 раза моргнул, он 2 раза падает. А я моргаю уже достаточно долго. В плане один моржок.
Let's grab and try again.
Oh my god.
I mean, just keep going, it's fine. There we go.
Тройной прыжок.
Don't worry, you're on pace too.
Или двойной прыжок.
Never mind.
He's on the pace.
Как он называется? Я
I was gonna say to be my 1752 random 16 PB, but never mind.
Yeah, you better?
What?
Get better, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm being a meme.
I didn't hear the word.
No. Not followed.
Quick donation while Bowser comes up.
Absolutely, we have a $50 donation from Andre, who says, "Get them stars, boys! Can't wait for sunshine. I love it."
Yeah, last throw here because he's gonna hit it.
That's pretty far away.
That makes it.
So, according to know, and some jumps, the further away Bowser is for the bomb, the less frames really that you have to get the throw. So it's... He was really far from the bomb there, so technically I only had like 1 frame. I did my Twitch climb run. Barely. And time.
18 минут. Неплохо. Неплохо.
PB. Marathon PB, literally.
Nah. Now we have time to talk.
Alright. Thank you, Deja Vu. Thank you for the commentators. First of all.
Ладно, ребятушки.
Of course, everyone
Неплохо посидели, неплохо посмотрели. Завтра не знаю, когда я стримчик запущу. А может и не запущу. Но скорее всего запущу. Всем спасибо, ребят, за внимание. Увидимся еще с вами. Всем спокойной ночи, всего хорошего. Всем пока.